And good evening, everyone, and welcome to Pine River-Backus High School on YourLiveEvent.com. A late start tonight. We're going to be probably close to 25 minutes behind schedule. Well, that's because the B Squad set us up for what we think and hope will be a tremendously exciting varsity contest. Good evening, everyone. I'm Devin Kruger. We're going to have a little roundabout of announcers tonight as we've got new guys that are going to be involved. Joining me right off the bat is Emmett Kenny, one of our new guys on the crew to YourLiveEvent.com and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. I think we have to start tonight, Emmett, with that B Squad matchup.
That was an intense matchup, and Verndale trying to get in to throw it to his third set. I mean, it went long just in two sets. That second set went, 28-26?
28-26.
Madness.
Pine River-Backus got the sweep in two, and now we're getting set for this varsity matchup. Should be a really good one as we have the Station 371 pregame show. For the sponsor again this year, a big thanks to Station 371. Restock on food, fuel, and bait at the locally owned Station 371 right on the highway here in Pine River. They've got your bait and tackle, quality Cenex gasoline, and they're the only area fuel station with kerosene and off-road diesel, Station 371 in Pine River. We're here live for the pregame show, getting set for the Verndale Pirates and the Pine River-Backus Tigers. Here on the pregame show, when we come back, we're going to give you the team comparison. We are going to hear from both head coaches. And again, right now we're about 20 minutes from our opening serve. This one should be a good one. Stick around, much more to come as we're going to take a break, and we'll have them.
Hannikin Insurance Agency is proud to support today's coverage. Hannikin Insurance has been serving families and businesses in central Minnesota for over 30 years. By working with an independent agency like Hannikin Insurance, the process of finding insurance that is appropriate for your goals and budget is simplified. Contact Hannikin Insurance Agency in Pine River, Little Falls, Pierce, or Brainerd online at HannikinInsurance.com. Let Hannikin Insurance give you the peace of mind that comes from knowing your financial situation is secure.
Save on your groceries and gas each week just by shopping at Pequot Lakes Super Value on Patriot Avenue in Pequot Lakes. Shop your locally owned Pequot Lakes Super Value for quality, service, and freshness. Enjoy delicious daily deli specials around the Stone Hearth fireplace, convenient on-site pharmacy, and the freshest meats and produce. Save on gas too. Earn 10 cents of savings on gas for every $100 spent on groceries. Pequot Lakes Super Value, Patriot Avenue in Pequot Lakes. Good luck, area teams.
And we welcome you back to the Station 371 pregame show. Devin Kruger, Emmett Kenny joining us to start. We'll do the first set. Emmett's going to take play-by-play for the second one. Tom Rimey's going to be joining in the broadcast fun as well tonight for you. This should be a great one. Verndale coming in with a 6-1 record to start this 2023 fall season. A team that went 13-16 a year ago, but bring back a lot of experience. And Emmett, we were talking with Coach Dan Johnson, who will feature here in just a little bit, but not only a lot of experience in terms of just last year, but this team, this had to be kind of their breakout season. 10 seniors, and a lot of those seniors, in fact, pretty much all of those seniors, have gotten varsity playing time as sophomores.
Yeah, I mean, they a few years ago, didn't have a lot of juniors and seniors, and it gave these sophomores the opportunity to play early. And a couple growing pains, but this should be the year, and you see it with their record so far that it's going to be their breakout year, all that experience. And, they come in tonight with a little bit of vengeance as Pine River-Backus knocked them out of the section tournament last year. So it'll be an exciting game, two very experienced teams.
Yeah, so Verndale 6-1. They've only had one section game so far. They're 1-0 in Section 5A games. They're coming off of the Browerville Invitational where they went 3-1 last Saturday. For Pine River-Backus, they're coming in 4-2 on the season. They have not played a section opponent yet. Belgrade Bruton El Rosa, who they lost to the last time they were at home, was out of the section last year. But they're 4-2 overall. First game within Section 5A. They're coming off a 3-game sweep victory on Thursday last week at Clearbrook-Gonvick. For the Tigers, of course, a state tournament team last year, 27-6. And they've had Verndale's number. They've won 8 in a row against the Pirates, including 3 meetings last year. The regular season meeting where the Tigers won 3-1. They met at the Barb Neprud Invitational hosted by Crosby Ironton, which they will both be at again this year on this Saturday, where the Tigers won 2-0. and then they swept Verndale in the semifinal round of the 5A tournament. You have to go back to 2016 to find the last Pirates win on September 27th of 2016. 8 straight victories for the Tigers. That's where, for Verndale, for these seniors, and for them, this could be a statement win.
Yeah, this could be a statement win. You're talking about the breakout opportunity this team has, all the seniors, all the experience. No one on this team has beaten Pine River-Backus. It's a big opportunity. You come in here on the road and you can get a big-time victory to really jumpstart the rest of your season as you're only a couple weeks in. And for Pine River-Backus, last home game went kind of rough. They had a 2-1 lead and just fell apart towards the end against Belgrade Brute and Arosa. So they're looking to kind of take back their home court advantage here tonight.
It's the Tigers and the Pirates here tonight. When we come back on the pregame show, we're going to hear from the head coaches. We're going to first hear from Dan Johnson, head coach for the Verndale Pirates, and then we'll chat with Josh Hershey, head coach of the PRB Tigers. He, along with a couple of his seniors, kind of scoping out Verndale as they do their warm-ups here pregame. Should be a great one. Don't go anywhere. We'll hear what the coaches have to say when we come back here on YourLiveEvent.com.
Dental Arts is committed to the small town feel of your local dentist while providing top-notch dentistry like general dental care for all ages to help you have the healthiest mouth possible. And they offer same-day crowns. Pine River Dental Arts is happy to welcome Dr. Tony Sauer to the Dental Arts team. Make your appointment at Pine River Dental Arts on Park Avenue in downtown Pine River or call 587-4437. Feeling like patients are like family.
Great people, economic viability, a wonderful place to live. Pine River, Backus, and PRB Schools. PRB Schools is a small school district with large district opportunities, providing activities and classes that involve students, making sure every student has everything to be successful. PRB Schools also offers a variety of community ed programs, a great way to learn new skills hands-on with others within the community, making connections with families, being involved with the community, becoming a community family. PRBschools.org.
We are back on the Station 371 pregame show for volleyball tonight. As joining us now, Dan Johnson, head coach for the Verndale Pirates. Dan, early season matchup, obviously a fun one we're excited for here in Pine River. Thanks for a few moments before we get things rolling.
Yeah, no problem.
Starting off really strong this year, a 6-1 start for the Pirates, and looking at this team, a lot of seniors on this team. Did you anticipate a fast start to the season, Coach?
Yeah, I don't know if anticipate, but hoping. We have most of our starters are starting for their third year in a row. So they have experience, and we did well this summer. So we were looking forward to getting off to a quick start. So
you're coming off a 3-1 showing at the Browerville tournament. For that weekend and that day specifically, what really pleased you with the play of the Pirates?
Just in a long day like that on a Saturday, there's times where when you play and you sit and then you play again and sit, and then there's times that you just get a little bit on the energy gets a little low and we go in some lulls. But this experience and the that they have and their seniors and their age and their maturity shows, and they come back and they are able to just gather their thoughts mentally and get back into the games and play well. So.
With hoping for the strong start, when it comes to the actual play on the floor, Dan, what has excited you most? What have you been most pleased with up so far through the first 7 matches of the year?
Just their resiliency. They just don't really let a lot hit the floor. They, people talk about the kills and they want to talk about this and that, but I think our identity wants to be in how we hustle and we scrap and we just try to keep the ball alive. So.
Going up against Pine River-Backus, obviously a great section game. You guys have played a lot over the years. Pine River-Backus has had the upper hand over the last several years. Is there a little extra motivation to come into this gym and try to keep not only the strong start going, but to get kind of a statement win tonight for Verndale?
I mean, a little bit. I try not to focus on it too much, but I know last night in practice a few girls were like, hey, this is the team that knocked us out of the playoffs last year, so let's go up there and play well. So they know. They've played these girls for the last few years, and they have been one of the top teams in the section. So it's if you can't get up for a game like tonight, then there's something wrong, I think.
And we know that despite all, you put a little extra hype on it, or the players might. As a coach, this is the time where you're still trying to iron out any little kinks there might be. For you, Dan, what are a couple of the biggest focal points you have with your team tonight?
We concentrate on serve, receive, and serve. The first contact on each side of the net is key. So we're just going to we really focus on practice on our ball control and that first pass.
Should be a great one tonight, Coach. Thank you for the time. Good luck to you and the Pirates.
All right, thank you.
Dan Johnson, head coach for Verndale, join us as we step out. More on the pregame right after this for high school volleyball on yourliveevent.com.
The PRB Boosters are happy to sponsor coverage of the Tigers. Like them on Facebook for events and fundraisers. The PRB Boosters could use your help. Be part of great events and fundraisers, all built to give back and present more opportunities for the students of Pine River-Backus schools. For information or to get started, email prboosterclub1.com. Meetings are the first Monday of every month at 6 p.m. at the school. Good luck, Tigers, from the PRB Boosters.
This year, Schrupp Excavating is celebrating 40 years of digging it right. With this milestone year, Schrupp Excavating wants to thank all of their past, current, and future employees and customers. They appreciate all you've done to help Schrupp Excavating become one of the most trusted companies in the Lakes area. For any excavation project, Schrupp Excavating will have your project done right and on time, serving Pine River, Backus, Pequot Lakes, and all the surrounding communities. Schrupp Excavating LLC. Online at schruppexcavating.com.
Restock on food, fuel, and baits at locally owned Station 371 on Highway 371 in Pine River. Station 371 has bait and tackle, quality Cenex gasoline, off-road diesel, and is the only stop with #1 diesel. Make sure to stop by to wash off the sand and salt with their indoor car wash, open when the temp is at least 26 degrees. They'll hook you up with your fishing and hunting licenses too. Station 371 on Highway 371 in Pine River. Thank you for supporting local business.
We are back on the Station 371 pregame show for volleyball tonight here in Pine River, and joining us is head coach Josh Hershey of the PRB Tigers. Coach, my first chance to see you and the ladies here tonight in just the third week of the season. Obviously exciting to be here, Coach. Thanks for a few minutes.
Yeah, well, thanks for being here, Devin. We're excited to play again, that's for sure.
Starting off 4-2, coming off a sweep last Thursday up on the road at Clearbrook-Gonvick. Because I haven't seen you yet, Josh, take us through the first few weeks of practice, first couple weeks with 4-2 being the record. What are your thoughts on this year's version of the Tigers so far?
Yeah, I mean, I got a good group in terms of how hard they work. I can't question any of that. Their work ethic is through the roof. Just a great group of gals. We're still figuring out how to play the right way a little bit at times, but for the most part, we've played well. We had one match where it wasn't so sharp, but, that's behind us. Hopefully we learned from it, and, we're just looking forward to grinding each week.
You and I have gotten to know each other, of course, pretty well over the last few years. There's always that cycle, right? And you have a great off-season program. So coming in with the strengths of this year's team, with the experienced players you do have back, how's that mesh going so far to mix in the new pieces and the ones that are in new roles?
Well, the veterans have more than held their own. I mean, we feel like our first, few kids are more than good enough to get us back to where our goals are. But, it's the newcomers that are, they're learning on the fly, and we're asking a lot of them. We're also asking them to be aggressive. It's kind of one of those years where, as a staff, we just decided let's just let them go play, with all goals being late October, early November. And so, sometimes that looks pretty good when they get going, and sometimes it doesn't look so good.
Coming into tonight, you're taking on a Verndale team that's very familiar, and they bring back an extremely experienced group. Off to a good start. Did you see him in the off season? What do you know about Dan's crew that he's bringing in?
Yeah, Dan's done a great job over there. That's for sure. He's a great guy, great coach, and so nothing but respect. And they got a good team, like you said. Lots of seniors. Blaha's a great hitter. Both setters / outside hitters can hurt you, and so we're going to have our hands full tonight, and we're going to have to be sharp. That's for sure.
When you take a look at your club and some of the pieces you're still working on, what are a couple of main pieces you're focused on with your group tonight? When it comes to the play on the floor.
Yeah, well, my youngster Ella Dahl, setting that's probably the first. My eyes always are drawn to her when she's in the back row setting. she's got to get better. She knows it. She's been working extremely hard to do that, and so that's all I can ask for her. I believe she'll get there. She's getting closer every time we play and every practice. So, she's the first one, and then just it's Class A volleyball. It's always serve and serve receive. You know that. I mean, there's going to be some good hitters on the floor tonight, but at the end of the day, I know for sure the team that wins is going to have the best night serving and serve receiving. So,
even though it's early in the season, because of the goals you have, how important do you see a matchup like this with a section and with a team that's also off to a very solid start?
I mean, sure, I want the kids to win for their sake, but that's just not where I'm at anymore as a coach. It's really not. I'm just looking to see us improve and grind, and hopefully have a good performance. Some nights are fun when you got to grind and find a way to get it done, but we do need to have a good performance. Last time we were in this gym, we were pretty disappointed with how that ended. We kind of got sped up. We lost our minds down the stretch, and so we need to bounce back and improve from that performance.
Should be a really fun one here tonight, Coach. We're looking forward to it. Thanks as always. Good luck to you and the Tigers, and we'll talk to you after the match.
Hey, thanks a lot for being here.
Always, Josh Hershey, head coach for the PRB Tigers, join us. A break and more on the Station 371 pregame show on yourliveevent.com.
I'm dreaming of a world where the crack of a bat is not just a hobby, but a lifestyle. Where I can build upon long traditions from the ground up. I want to work in an industry where all people can make their own field of dreams become reality. I'm going to elevate the world of sports someday.
Do something fun and make new friends. Join a bowling league at Community Bowl and Pizzeria in Pine River. Community Bowl and Pizzeria has openings for all leagues: men's, women's, mixed, youth, seniors, and also Special Olympics. Enjoy some friendly competition and have a great time. Food specials offered on all league nights. Don't forget Moonlight Bowling every Saturday evening. For information on leagues or to sign up, call or stop into Community Bowl and Pizzeria in downtown Pine River. 218-587-3100.
Country Dog Veterinary Clinic in Pine River is proud to support radio coverage of our area athletes. No matter the sport, they salute the kids and coaches for all their dedication and wish them all the best of luck. Country Dog Veterinary Clinic thanks all the coaches, staff, and volunteers for taking the time to provide our area kids plenty of opportunities. Country Dog Veterinary Clinic is located east of Pine River on County Road 1, providing compassionate small animal care for your beloved pets.
And we are back live on the Station 371 pregame show. A couple minutes before the anthem, the lineups, and the start. Devin Kruger, Emmett Kenny here with you for the first set this evening. Both coaches talked about serve, receive. We know it's a huge key. I'm really kind of curious just to see how is this opening set going to go? What kind of a tone can be set with the experience that Verndale has? Do we find out? Do they come out a little too ramped up because they're trying to knock off this team that they haven't beaten? And Coach Hershey said the last time River-Backus did not perform super well in this gym. So what are you going to kind of keep your eye on in this opening set?
I think the key is going to be the start. Is Verndale going to be too excited? You haven't beat them in a while. You lost all three matches against them last year. They knocked you out. They ended your season last year. And for River-Backus against Belgrade Brute and Arosa, they started the first set horribly. I think they went down 5-0 right away, and they took a while to get in and lost that first set, and it kind of just knocked off a little bit of momentum that they had going into that game. So the start of this is going to be very important for both teams. Who can come in here, handle the emotions of a big game, and kind of just ease their way into it, get off to a good start, and kind of put the pressure on the other team, because both these teams can easily put the pressure on the other team.
And I'm always, because I'm the experienced one and I've seen the Tigers the last couple of years, I'm really curious to see who ends up being the go-to attacker. When you absolutely need that point, who are you going to? Plenty of these ladies, plenty of them have the experience, with the Bristow, Brianna Hannikin, Shamp, Avery Sawyer, Megan Irish, they've all been a part of it. But, of course, Hannah Barkas last year was like that go-to, and teams will always have that. You have that go-to where we need this point. Everyone in the gym knows the ball's going to set to this girl. I'm curious to see how that plays out and who Pine River-Backus' go-to gal is if they get in those situations.
Yeah, especially new into the season. You've only played 6 games, so you don't really know your team yet. So this is going to be a very important game to find your go-to.
We're going to tune into the national anthem here, and then we'll get you the starting six and, of course, the start of our game. Nice little crowd here, early season volleyball. 6-1 Verndale and 4-2 Pine River-Backus with our Station 371 pregame show. Here's the national anthem. And there you have it, the national anthem ahead of tonight's volleyball matchup between the Verndale Pirates and the Pine River-Backus Tigers. The student section in Patriot clothing. It looks like a little over half got the memo here on this September 12th to dress in the the old red, white, and blue. Let's take you through the starting six for the Verndale Pirates, head coach by Dan Johnson. Pirates again 6-1 coming into tonight's match. They'll start a 5'10 senior outside hitter, Katie Blaha. A 5'7 senior setter and outside hitter, Reagan Ludovici. A 5'6 senior setter and outside hitter, Mallory Uzelman. A 5'10 senior middle hitter, Olivia Olson. A 5'6 senior outside hitter, Kendra Captain. A 5'6 senior outside and middle hitter, Sarah Elstrom. And the libero for the Verndale Pirates is 5'2 senior, Taylor Johnson, who we were told by her dad, the head coach, Dan Johnson, that she is just 5 digs away from 1,000 in her career. So we'll be looking to see that tonight. Again, for the Pirates, it's Blaha, Ludovici, Uzelman, Olson, Captain, Sarah Elstrom, and Taylor Johnson, the libero. Now, for Pine River-Backus, Coach Josh Hershey mentioned, and again, with the way he coaches, and he's one that he's going to change that lineup. He's going to make sure he's got a solid rotation. He's still working on it here in this as we're getting ready for match number 7. So he gave us 4 for sure starters along with the libero. So we're going to play it a little bit by ear as they announce the Tigers as the home crowd on their feet. Again, a nice crowd here. B Squad went really not really long, but was really fun with PRB getting the start for Pine River-Backus is getting the sweep 2-0 as the Tigers are going through the first 6. So here we go. I think we've got it now. They will start no heights with these guys or positions, but they are going to start junior Cassidy Bristow, senior Brianna Hannikin, sophomore Mimi Bukers, senior Ashley Shamp, senior Alora Dahl, who I believe will be starting with the setting. They'll start senior Madeline Knapp, and the libero for the Tigers is junior Caitlin Riley. So again, for PRB, it's Bristow, Brianna Hannikin, Bukers, Shamp, Alora Dahl, Knapp, and Riley. Those are your starters. Please get you set. We have the opening serve of Pine River-Backus and Verndale coming right up. You're watching on YourLiveEvent.com.
Hannikin Insurance Agency is proud to support today's coverage. Hannikin Insurance has been serving families and businesses in central Minnesota for over 30 years. By working with an independent agency like Hannikin Insurance, the process of finding insurance that is appropriate for your goals and budget is simplified. Contact Hannikin Insurance Agency in Pine River, Little Falls, Pierce, or Brainerd online at HannikinInsurance.com. Let Hannikin Insurance give you the peace of mind that comes from knowing your financial situation is secure.
And we welcome you back live As we thank Station 371 for sponsoring that pregame show. Restock on food, fuel, and bait at locally owned Station 371. Taylor Johnson, the libero, will check into the back row as they check the lineups. As we see it, of course, from a top. Love this top side view here at PRB. And Caitlin Riley's going to go in for Brianna Hannikin in the back row for the Tigers. Pine River-Backus will have the opening serve tonight as Alora Dahl backpedals to get things rolling. 6-1 Verndale, 4-2 Pine River-Backus. Here we go for high school volleyball. Just about a half hour late start, and the jump serve to the near sideline. Here's the back set by Uzelman. It's tipped across by Ludovici. Here's the set left side for the Tigers, and down for the early third hit, unable to be up. Not a kill, pretty close to one, but that was Buchers on the attack, and it's 1-0 Pine River-Backus. Alora Dahl standing way back behind that service line with the jump serve, comes near sideline again. Here's the set, Ludovici tipped at the net, and that one almost pancaked by Riley. But Ludovici will get the kill, and a quick side out there for the Verndale Pirates. It's 1-1. And Ludovici will have the first serve, standing just right of center. Good line serve. Dahl sets middle. Bristow through the block, down and good. And you can tell, Emmett, that the ladies are fired up here early in this one.
Yeah, very high emotion from both sides and very exciting start coming from both teams.
Student section on their feet as the libero Caitlin Riley sends it to her libero counterpart. Here's the bump set, and Uzelman pops it across. Alora Dahl going to set middle. Bristow again through the block and down, and a couple of good, powerful shots there from Cassidy Bristow. Bristow, the junior middle. They'll send it back to Riley, and it's a 3-1 lead for the PRB Tigers. Here's the set, and there's Uzelman, dug out in the back row by Knapp. Here's Alora Dahl, left side, Hannikin too deep. (3-2) in favor of Pine River-Backus. And setting it over is Kendra Captain for Verndale. And there's a shot. That one too long. So Hannikin, unfortunately for PRB, 0 for 2 on her first 2 attacks. And that's going to knot us up 3 apiece.
Yeah, a little too much juice, a little early for Pine River-Backus. Couple going too far.
Captain serves far side. Back set, Bristow, this time from the right side. Cross court and good. And already 3 kills for Cassidy Bristow. Side out for the PRB Tigers as Avery Sawyer, a senior, checks into the front row. Back to serve is Bristow. I think so far Taylor Johnson just one dig for Verndale, and that's going to be an ace off the side of her hands. Bristow gets PRB right back up by 2 at 5-3. Bristow standing just right of center. Going to send another one over to that far sideline, picking on Blaha. She's going to get the set on the attack, and that one just wide of the mark. And that's 3 straight for the PRB Tigers, and they have a 6-3 lead. And now Coach Josh Hershey is just asking for a touch time as Bristow has to fix the ankle braces a little bit there. 6-3, Pine River-Backus. Bristow serving far side off of Johnson, and that one tracked down past the back line. Verndale just sends it across. PRB with a great opportunity. Back set right side. Buchers with a tip. Here's a set. Free ball at the net, and that one tipped down. That'll get an ace block credited to Brianna Hannikin. And it's 7-3 in favor of PRB. Here's the bump set. Blaha left side just over the net. Buchers goes middle. Hannikin into the net. 7-4. Pine River-Backus in front, first set. Taylor Johnson, the libero for the Pirates, with the jump serve deep, and that one an ace. And now Johnson with another tough jump serve. This one fielded by Riley. Sends it to the near side. This one tipped. There to pick it up is Ludovisi. Here's Blaha and a shot, and that one too long. Blaha 0 for her first two. 8-5. Pine River-Backus on the side out. Mimi Buchers is back to serve. Buchers on the right side. Just a high floater, kind of a knuckler all the way back to the line. Here's Blaha, and that one down and picked up by Alora Dahl. Great reaction by Alora. And bumping it across as the Tigers. Here's the set in the middle. Tipped across by Olsen. Tigers right back in the attack, and there's Alora Dahl getting blocked by Blaha. 8-6 PRB. Into the front row is that youngster, Ella Dahl, sophomore. Back to serve is Mallory Uzelman. Jump serve, back row. Left side, Sawyer blocked, picked up nicely by Riley. Left side again for Sawyer. This time pops it over. There's the dig by Johnson. Left side, and that one powered through the block and good. That's Ludovisi. 4 out of the last 5 to Verndale, and it's 8-7 as Megan Irish will come in for Avery Sawyer. Uzelman to serve again. Just left of center. Tough serve and an ace. We are tied at 8. That was a beautiful serve from Uzelman. Hard line. Bristow thought it might go past the back line, and the entire ball just inside the stripe. Now far sideline. Irish left side. She'll switch and bump, and she pushes it wide. And Verndale has taken the lead. First lead change. 9-8 Pirates here on the road. Scoring 6 of the last 7. And Uzelman, a tough customer behind that service line. Middle, Alora Dahl tip. That one off of Johnson and down. So both teams employing a 6-2, where they have setters, 2 different setters. Hannikin will head into the back line. Ashley Schamp into the front row for the Tigers. 9 all. As Hannikin zips one across. Here's a shot, Ludovisi tipped at the net. Hannikin picks it up. Ella Dahl, left side. It's Irish just over the blockers. Uzelman back sets near side. Blaha, and found an empty spot in the back row. Wasn't a great set, but a great move by Blaha to get a hand on it. And it's 10-9 Verndale. Knapp into the back row. Blaha to serve. Just right of center. Tough jump serve. Riley, nice pass to the middle. Alora Dahl, far side, got it. (10-10). Fourth tie of the first set. And it looks like it was good foreshadowing by the B Squad match.
Yeah, very good preview of what tonight has been so far.
Now Madeline Knapp goes back and puts it into the net. First service error we have seen. And now serving over is Olsen. Goes to the far sideline for Verndale. Left side, here's a nice tap. That was a beauty. Cassidy Bristow with her fourth kill. And we're tied up again. Back and forth we go with the side out. 11 apiece. As Buchers back into the front row for PRB. And another rotation of serving for Alora Dahl. Tough serve, ace. Between two Verndale Pirates. They both turned, looked, and nope, down on the floor. Tigers back in front, 12-11. Alora jump serves near side off of Johnson, coming north towards the Verndale bench. Blaha steers it over. Here's Alora Dahl, right side, and a shot dug out nicely by Uzelman. Ludovisi taps it across. Right there is Alora Dahl. Champ, and now a shot deep. Nicely played by Blaha. And now Blaha slaps it across. Good rally here. Back row. Caitlin Riley, what do you got? And it's dug out in the back row by Blaha. Here's a left side shot. That one deep from Kaya Madsen, a junior on that left side. And now a tip by Buchers that goes into that great rally. Verndale ends up with the point. 12-12. Tied for the 6th time here in the opening set. And Ludovisi with the jump serve. Things do move quickly. Bristow, middle, dug out by Blaha. Left side, Uzelman right at the net, blocked. Second block for the Tigers. That one courtesy of Ashley Shamp. 13-12, Pine River-Backus, third lead change. Riley with the snap serve. Uzelman left side, that one way past the back line. 3 straight for the Tigers on the home floor. They lead at 14-12. Opening set as we started late tonight. And Riley, short serve over to Johnson. The back set, right side. That one from Madsen, picked up by Riley. Aloradal in the middle. Bristow tipped at the net, back to the Tigers. And now Riley and Aloradal, a little miscommunication, and that one into the net. Anything to add, Emmett?
It's been exciting. The biggest lead's only been 3 points, so it's just back and forth like we expected.
Back to serve for the first time, Kaya Madsen, the junior. Tigers on the attack. Bristow right side, well beyond the net, but she gets a tip, and then 2 Pirates in the back row don't communicate. Bristow, 5th kill already here in this first set. 15-13 PRB. Sawyer into the front row. Verndale going to make a change. Kendrick Captain going to come in for Madsen in the back row. Bristow to serve. Had an ace her first serve tonight. Johnson with the pass. Here's the set. Blaha just going to push it deep. Aloradal retreats. And Buchers, and that one, and I think Buchers was under the net. Yeah, she was. Blaha smacked down the free ball, but it was a violation before that. 15-14 as PRB got a little discombobulated. Here's the jump serve from Johnson, and an ace. Second ace for the libero, Taylor Johnson, and we're tied at 15. Aiken is on yourliveevent.com tonight against Duluth Denfeld. They take the first game 25-20. Here's Avery Sawyer, and that one too deep. Verndale back in front. 7 ties, 4 lead changes. We thought this could be a good one.
Yeah, we thought it, and it's built up just as we had thought it would.
Here's another tough serve by Taylor Johnson. Tigers unable to get some big hits at the net here with Johnson behind the service line. Here's Blaha with a beautiful tip on the far side. Uzelman on the assist. Blaha's second kill. 17-15. Now the Pirates on the road by 2. Taylor Johnson back to serve. And that one's going to be way past the back line. You know, and Verndale had some good momentum there, Emmett. That could be hurtful.
Yeah, that could be crucial. All the momentum was on Verndale's side, and just a mental error to give Pine River-Backus a serve back.
And now they come back with an ace just like that. Mimi Buchers off the fingertips of Uzelman. And we're tied for the 8th time here in the opening set. Buchers ready. Sends one midcourt. Here's the set. Blaha left side, tipped at the net. Riley's in the back row. The bump set left side, Sawyer, and she pushes it too long. Well, you know that Coach Josh Hershey is not real happy with the amount of hitting errors we have seen by the Tigers in this opening set.
Yeah, just a lot of hitting errors, a lot of them going way too far, and you know, you just got to calm down in this situation. It's still a 1-point game, so it's back and forth.
Uzelman with the serve. Left side again to Sawyer. This one blocked at the net, back to the Tigers side. The back set, here's Hannikin. She'll pop one over. Blaha going to turn into a setter, and that's going to be a double hit on Blaha. So we've had 5 lead changes. We're up to 9 ties if my tally is correct. 18 apiece. Oh, correction, it's not a lead change. 18 apiece, and Hannikin serves it. And Verndale in trouble. Here's Elladal, left side. Sawyer, cross court. That time, she got it. Now it's the 5th lead change. 19-18, Pine River-Backus. This is one of those, Emmett, where you kind of get a feeling that the winner of this first set, it could swing things, but I don't know, both teams look like they're pretty gelled up.
Yeah, pretty evenly matched teams, and you can see by the score it represents that.
Here's Pine River-Backus nearly saving one off the net on the far side from the tip down by Ludovisi. 19 apiece. Double-digit ties. Madeline Knapp into the back row for Sawyer. Back to serve is Blaha. Zips the serve over. Here's the set, middle, and the shot into the net by Alora Dahl. That'll be 4 hits. And another lead change, 20-19. Neither team has taken a timeout in this one. Blaha with a long serve, and that one outside the line, and a service error. Free point for PRB. I think both coaches not liking the free points that have been given away, and we've got a timeout taken by Coach Josh Hershey. It's our opening set tonight, and it's been a grand start to our evening. 20-20, Pine River-Backus to Verndale Volleyball. More after this on yourliveevent.com.
Save on your groceries and gas each week just by shopping at Pequot Lakes Super Value on Patriot Avenue in Pequot Lakes. Shop your locally owned Pequot Lakes Super Value for quality, service, and freshness. Enjoy delicious daily deli specials around the Stone Hearth fireplace. Convenient on-site pharmacy, and the freshest meats and produce. Save on gas too. Earn 10 cents of savings on gas for every $100 spent on groceries. Pequot Lakes Super Value, Patriot Avenue in Pequot Lakes. Good luck, area teams.
Devin Kruger, Emmett Kenny here with you for the first set tonight on yourliveevent.com. Emmett will shift to play-by-play. Tom Rimey to color commentary for set number 2. It's going to be like little musical announcers tonight.
Yeah, a little musical chairs action going on tonight. You get 3 different voices as the play-by-play, and we'll see what happens if this needs 4 or 5 sets.
20-20. Tigers are going to make another substitution as Raina Hannikin is going to come in to serve with the score tied late in the first set. PRB has taken 1 timeout. Verndale has both of theirs. Here's a deep serve to Johnson from Raina Hannikin. Now here's the set over, and that one is down. Tipped down by Ludovisi. Coming out of the timeout, Verndale keeps the slight advantage. 21-20. The second set of the B squad, Pine River-Backus won 28-26. Could we be destined for many extra points? Olsen with a short serve, and that one an ace. Olivia Olsen. And right out of the Pine River-Backus timeout, Verndale with back-to-back points. Looking to take control late. Olsen sends this one deep to Knapp. Good pass this time. Elladal. Right side, Alora with a tap. Right there is Verndale. And here's Ludovisi down near side and got it after it was tipped by Sarah Elfstrom. Ludovisi collects her 4th kill, and now Coach Josh Hershey doesn't have really an option. He has to take both timeouts. We're going to keep it here late in this first set. So 20-20, and I think Coach Hershey, he wanted to bring Raina Hannikin in as kind of a serving specialist. But then 3 straight points, and that's after a timeout when you're trying to set something else specific. That's not the direction you're looking for.
No, Coach Hershey's got to be very frustrated. You come out of the timeout, you're tied right in the middle of the set, and now you give up 3 straight points, and all the momentum on Verndale's side. You have to burn your second timeout. It's just he's got to be super frustrated with how they came out of that timeout with the lack of execution.
23-20, Verndale looking to take set 1. Again, these 2 teams met 3 times last year. Their scheduled regular season meeting, the Barb Knepper tournament at Crosby Ironton, which both teams are a part of again this Saturday. And then in the section semifinals, PRB 3-0 and on an 8-game win streak against this Pirates team. I think getting for the first set would be big for Verndale. Olsen serves it up. Tigers out of system, and it's popped over by Ashley Schamp. Here's the set in the middle. They go to Elfstrom. And this one picked up by the Tigers in the middle, and that one through the block and good. Cassidy Bristow with enough power to get that one through Elfstrom. 23-21. got to keep a close eye when you have these types of matches of your substitution limit as well. Buchers into the front row. Alora Dahl with that tough jump serve to Johnson. Here's the bump set on the left side. Verndale, and that one dug out in the back row back to the Pirates off of Captain. Now a free ball at the net. That one tipped down, and Verndale cannot get the third hit. That'll be credited as a block for Mimi Buchers. Verndale will sub in as they'll bring Madsen into the front row. Coach Johnson still with both timeouts. Back-to-back points for PRB. Here we go. Alora Dahl with the jump serve. Again to Taylor Johnson. Quick set. Right side. Tipped at the net. Bristow got up and got a piece of it. She'll get the set, and she goes through the middle. And Ludovici is there. Bumped across by Verndale. Good recovery in the middle again. Here's the tap by Bristow. Johnson is there with the dig. In the back row, it's Blaha. Just rolls it over the net. Champ with the bump set. Bristow in the middle, over the blockers. Johnson there again. Here's the back set. Ludovici, and that one is just past the back line. And it's 3 straight for PRB. We're tied for the 12th time, and now it's a Verndale timeout. We'll step away for this one, and we're just getting started. Opening set, 23-23. We'll be back with after this on yourliveevent.com.
Dental Arts is committed to the small-town feel of your local dentist while providing top-notch dentistry like general dental care for all ages to help you have the healthiest mouth possible. And they offer same-day crowns. Pine River Dental Arts is happy to welcome Dr. Tony Sauer to the Dental Arts team. Make your appointment at Pine River Dental Arts on Park Avenue in downtown Pine River or call 587-4437. Feeling like patients are like family.
Back with you, 20-20. Pine River-Backus took a timeout. Verndale scored 3 straight. PRB took another timeout, and now it's flipped. PRB with 3 straight. Verndale with a timeout. They do have 1 left. 23 all in just our first set tonight. Crowd's getting their money's worth, Emmett.
Yeah, I don't think either team can get above a 3-point lead at this point.
Alora Dahl with this tough serve to Johnson. Uzelman back sets. Ludovici with the tip. Nice save at the net by Bristow. Bristow will bump it over. Now diving in is Blaha. Left side. Here's Madsen tipped. One-handed by Champ. Johnson with the save. And there's a deep shot. Alora Dahl, middle. Bristow got the kill through the block. Well, I said, who are the Tigers going to go to when they absolutely need a kill? Cassidy Bristow's been that mark. And it's set point, PRB. Alora Dahl, near side, Johnson. Good pass. Ludovici taps. Riley right on duty. Left side, and a shot across. Johnson pops it up. She's got over 1,000 digs now. Here's Madsen cross court. Here's Alora Dahl again in the middle. Bristow is going to tap. Diving in, and it's over the net. Good save by Uzelman. And now it's sent deep. Verndale, Uzelman, Madsen left side. She'll tap. Popped up by Dahl. In the left side. Here's the high tip again by Buchers. Here's the quick set. Right side, Ludovici. Dug out by Alora Dahl. Champ and Caitlin Riley will steer it deep. Blaha the pass. Uzelman with the quick set. And it's dumped down, and Champ was right there. Left side. Here's the tap again. Best rally of the night, and it's set point PRB. Champ going to go middle. Bristow for the win. Got it! And listen to this crowd.
Man, what some high-quality volleyball there. What a rally to finish the first set. And this could be a long one tonight.
I don't want you guys to announce tonight. I want it all. This was too much fun.
You can have it.
First set, Pine River-Backus rattles off 5 in a row, and they take the opener 25-23 for the 1-0 lead. We'll recap the first set. We'll get you ready for set number 2. 1-0 Tigers. Outstanding start to the match. We're back with more right after this on yourliveevent.com.
People, economic viability, a wonderful place to live. Pine River, Backus, and PRB Schools. PRB Schools is a small school district with large district opportunities, providing activities and classes that involve students, making sure every student has everything to be successful.
PRB Schools also offers a variety of community ed programs, a great way to learn new skills hands-on with others within the community, making connections with families, being involved with the community, becoming a community family. PRBschools.org.
The PRB Boosters are happy to sponsor coverage of the Tigers. Like them on Facebook for events and fundraisers. The PRB Boosters could use your help. Be part of great events and fundraisers, all built to give back and present more opportunities for the students of Pine River-Backus schools. For information or to get started, email prboosterclub1.com. Meetings are the first Monday of every month at 6 p.m. at the school. Good luck, Tigers, from the PRB Boosters.
This year, Schrupp Excavating is celebrating 40 years of digging it right. With this milestone year, Schrupp Excavating wants to thank all of their past, current, and future employees and customers. They appreciate all you've done to help Schrupp Excavating become one of the most trusted companies in the Lakes area. For any excavation project, Schrupp Excavating will have your project done right and on time, serving Pine River, Backus, Pequot Lakes, and all the surrounding communities. Schrupp Excavating LLC, online at schruppexcavating.com.
Restock.
And we welcome you back. Pine River-Backus 25-23. Quick recap of the first set. If I have my count right, 7 lead changes, 12 ties. PRB wins it by 2. 4 aces for Verndale, 3 aces for PRB. Congratulations, Taylor Johnson, on her 1,000th dig in her career. What a way to start this match, Emmett.
Yeah, what a way to start. Kind of just bouncing off the volleyball match before that. It was just such an electric first set, and I think the biggest lead was 3, so we're in for a good night of volleyball if it keeps up like that.
Couple of great rallies, and maybe none better than the set clinching point.
Yep, saving their best for last. That was just a bunch of great plays were made throughout that first set, and both teams have some great players, and that was some really high-quality volleyball, especially towards the end of that set. There was a lot of amazing plays.
So now, are you ready now to take set 2 after that wild one?
I don't know if I'm ready for that. I mean, my first volleyball experience was not that electric, but we'll see what happens.
No, it'll be good. Emmett Kenny's going to take over play-by-play. Tom Rimey's going to come in for color commentary as we get you set for Game 2 as PRB leading 1-0 over Verndale in the Section 5A matchup. Emmett, take it.
Yes, we do. We are here for set number 2. Pine River-Backus leads 1-0 as both teams take the court again for set number 2, as maybe we'll have an exciting set just like we had in set number 1 between the two teams. Largest lead was 3 points, and Tom Ramey just sitting there watching it. It must have been a very exciting time to watch just as a spectator.
That was highly entertaining. That was an excellent set and a great game, I should say, and really entertaining. A lot of good athletes on both squads.
So Verndale will serve to start set number 2, and back to serve is Reagan Ludovici as she gets the ball, and we are ready to go here in set number 2. Pine River-Backus leads 1-0. Ludovici from the near side with the jump serve, and Pine River-Backus sets it up as they get it back to Verndale, and Verndale with the blocked by Pine River-Backus, they get it going. Back over, hit, and too far out of bounds, and it's 1-0 Verndale to start off set number 2. A very good start for Verndale. Ludovici to serve again with the jump serve. PRB gets it back over, blocked attempt by Verndale. Now they set up, and they get it over. 2 PRB players dig it out. Verndale spiked over, and it is in for the point, and it's 2-0 in favor of Verndale. A very good start for set number 2, Tom.
Really nice spike there by Uselman for the point. Was that on the line or close to the line?
They're giving it to PRB now. They're going to give the point to Pine River-Backus. They're saying it's on the line.
I couldn't see it, but I was wondering.
I think they said must be she went over the net. So it's 1-1. And a substitution coming in for Pine River-Backus is coming in as going to be number 6, Mimi Bukers. So it was an illegal attack is what they decided. Makes it 1-1. As back to serve for Pine River-Backus will be number 10, Alora Dahl. As they're getting the scoreboard situation figured out. Now it says 1-1. Here we go. Dahl from the near side, jump serve. Gets it over. Dug out there by Ulselman. Trying to push it over, and it just barely crawls over the net. Pine River-Backus pushes it over. Good dig there from Blaha, but it goes out of bounds. And that makes it 2-1 Pine River-Backus.
Champ with some good work at the net there.
And so now Dahl will switch sides. She'll go to the far side for this serve. Laura Dahl with the jump serve into the net. A service error ties this thing up at 2 apiece here in set number 2.
That unfortunate for Dahl. She has shown a lot of excellent serving so far.
So Kendra captain to serve for Verndale, and she serves out of bounds, and it's now 3-2. Pine River-Backus back-to-back service errors from both teams. And now the libero for Pine River-Backus is Caitlin Riley. Back to serve from the far side. This one gets over. Verndale sets it up. Blocked by Pine River-Backus into the net. A good attempt as they block it into their own net. We're tied at 3, just like set number 1. Neither team going to be able to get a big lead here. Back to serve for Verndale. Sarah Elfstrom. As the libero Riley sets it up, and a mishit from Pine River-Backus as that was Cassidy Bristow on the mishit. It's 4-3 Verndale. Sarah Elfstrom serves it over. As the hit over by Pine River-Backus and Verndale. Blaha knocks it over. PRB back over. Big time dig there by Ludovici. Blaha spikes it into the net, does not get over, and we are tied up at 4. Just back and forth. As now back to serve for Pine River-Backus is Cassidy Bristow. Substitution coming in is Avery Sawyer. Bristow gets it over. Verndale struggled a little bit with that one, but they get it back to Pine River-Backus. Pine River-Backus blocked. And Verndale struggles as they just steer it over the net. Pine River-Backus sets it up again. Spike attempt blocked at the net. Verndale, big time hit there by Katie Blaha. With big time power on that one. It's 5-4 here in set number 2 as we keep going back and forth. No team seems to be able to get on a run so far.
She got all of that one, didn't she?
Yes, she did. Mallory Usselman to serve for Verndale, and Pine River-Backus struggles with it. That will go down as an ace for Usselman, and it's 6-4. I believe that's our biggest lead of set number 2. Usselman to serve again. And another ace is Pine River-Backus struggling with Usselman's serve so far. It's 7-4 in favor of Verndale.
Usselman served really strong in that first game as well. With at least one service ace during the first set, the first game.
Pine River-Backus was a substitution trying to solve Usselman on the service line. Another good serve, but PRB able to handle and get it back over. Miscommunication from Verndale as Usselman and Johnson ran into each other, and it's 7-5 here in set number 2.
Sawyer able to put that one down for Pine River-Backus.
Ariana Burns to serve for Pine River-Backus. As that one goes into the net, a service error, and it's 8-5 in favor of Verndale. As this is a very good crowd. Both student sections going back and forth. As Katie Blaha to serve for Verndale. That one dug out by the libero. And Pine River-Backus tipped down. And that was Ella Dahl getting that one over, and it's 8-6 now in favor of Verndale. As back to serve, Brianna Hannikin. Misplayed there by Kaya Madsen, and it's 8-7 Pine River-Backus. trying to get back into this set.
Ace for Hannikin.
Hannikin to serve again. This one Johnson digs out. Sets it up and a spike down from Verndale as that was Olivia Olson making it 9-7. Verndale's got some good power in their front line, especially here in set number 2.
Really good assist there by number 5, Madsen.
So back to serve for Verndale is Taylor Johnson. She had 1,000 career digs today as that one goes into the net. A service error makes it 9-8. As back for Pine River-Backus will be Madeline Knapp. Trying to tie things up here in set number 2. Set number 1 was an exciting 25-23 win for Pine River-Backus. And that's going to go down as an ace as Taylor Johnson had to go off her fingertips, and we are tied up at 9 here in set number 2. So Madeline Knapp back to serve from the far side. That one dug out by Blaha. Set up and a tip over, blocked back. And the roof chant from Pine River-Backus. They now take the lead. It's 10-9.
Excellent block there by Bristow.
Yes, it was. Set up for Verndale as they get back over. That one dug over, and Verndale back to set it going. Spike attempt down as that was Kea Madsen getting it down, tying things up at 10 apiece here in set number 2. And boy, Tom, we are just going like set number 1, back and forth.
Just 2 quality squads here. It's so much fun to watch this excellent volleyball.
As Reagan Ludovisi gets the serve over. And that one spiked into the net by Pine River-Backus. Verndale takes the lead 11-10.
Champ there looking a bit surprised with herself, attempting that kill, but putting it into the net.
Ludovisi with the jump serve from the near side. Pine River-Backus trying to spike attempt, blocked into the nets by Verndale. They miraculously get it over. Pine River-Backus on the attack, and that gets down to even things back up at 11.
Bristow puts that down well after a great recovery initially there by Verndale.
Mimi Buchers in for Pine River-Backus. As the serve by Alora Dahl. Verndale blocked at the front line, but down as that was Mallory Usselman getting it over and getting the point. 12-11 Verndale. Back to serve Kea Madsen.
Nice play at the net by Usselman.
Ooh, misplayed there. That's going to go down as an ace. As little miscommunication as the libero kind of stumbled there. And it's 13-11 here in set number 2. Madsen serves it over. That's going to go down as another ace as that ball is hit into the crowd. 14-11, Madsen on a good run here for serving.
Madsen's serving them strong and low with very nice serves. 14-11, 3-point lead.
As Madsen this time hits it too far, a service error, and it makes it 14-12. Back for Pine River-Backus will be the libero, Caitlin Riley. As she serves from the far side to the near side. And Verndale, Usselman hits that one too far, and it's now 14-13. As a substitution will come in for Verndale as Kendra Captain will make her way back onto the court. Caitlin Riley to serve for Pine River-Backus. Her serve just barely gets over the net, kind of caught Verndale by the surprise, and that goes down as an ace. It's tied at 14.
You can see Usselman scheming back there a bit. She's looking for her spots for these serves.
Riley serves it. Captain. And, oh, that might be, yes it is, under the net by Verndale. And it's 15-14. Pine River-Backus takes the lead back.
Yeah, excuse me there. I misspoke on Riley, the server.
4-point run for Pine River-Backus. That's going to be an ace from Riley. And it's 16-14 as they're on a 5-0 run. And a timeout's going to be called by Verndale. We will take a timeout as well As it is 16-14, you're listening to Pine River-Backus versus Verndale on yourliveevent.com.
Station 371 on Highway 371 in Pine River. Station 371 has bait and tackle, quality Cenex gasoline, off-road diesel, and is the only stop with #1 diesel. Make sure to stop by to wash off the sand and salt with their indoor car wash. Open when the temp is at least 26 degrees. They'll hook you up with your fishing and hunting licenses too. Station 371 on Highway 371 in Pine River. Thank you for supporting local business.
And welcome back here, high school volleyball on yourliveevent.com. We are in set number 2. The Pine River-Backus Tigers lead the Verndale Pirates 16-14, and they lead 1-0. Tom, this has been an exciting volleyball match we've got going today.
I tell you, we are all going to get our money's worth. I also want to point out great representation out in the crowd there. Both communities are well represented, and we're ready to go here at 16-14.
Yeah, very exciting, very electric atmosphere. Caitlin Riley to serve. We'll see if Verndale has an answer. Blaha gets it down for the kill, and it's 16-15. Verndale puts an end to the run.
Nice kill there between the two defenders. Neither one could reach it. It was right down the middle for the point.
Katie Blaha has had some powerful hits, and that one she hit a little softly, caught Pine River-Backus by surprise. As PRB tips it over, Verndale miraculously will get that thing over. Pine River-Backus tips it back to Verndale. Blaha spikes, deflected, down. It's tied at 16 here in set number 2.
Just when one team catches a 1 or 2 point lead, the other one comes back and catches them.
Back and forth to serve Sarah Elfstrom. Caitlin Riley digs it out. That one deflected at the line and down as Pine River-Backus gets the lead right back.
Buchers with that kill.
Yes, it was. And so to serve for Pine River-Backus is going to be number 3, Cassidy Bristow. As she goes from the far side to the near side. Katie Blaha, another powerful hit and down. Ties this thing at 17, and boy, this power from the front line of Verndale is causing some problems for Pine River-Backus.
I tell you, that Blaha brings it hard every time she gets a chance, and even when they get a block on it, it tends to go through the block.
Mallory Ulselman serves, just got over the net and down. And a point for Verndale by inches.
Maybe one of the most fortunate points either team might get tonight.
Just rolled over the net and down. Ulselman to serve. This time gets over with no problems. And that one hit over Verndale. Sets it up. And that one misplayed. And down. And Verndale's got a 19-17 lead here in set number 2.
Ludovici with that kill.
And we've got a timeout from Pine River-Backus. We will take a timeout as well. 19-17, Verndale leads. You're listening to high school volleyball on yourliveevent.com.
A world where the crack of a bat is not just a hobby, but a lifestyle. Where I can build upon long traditions from the ground up. I want to work in an industry where all people can make their own field of dreams become reality. I'm going to elevate the world of sports someday.
And welcome back, high school volleyball. And I just got this note down. We have 10 ties, 6 lead changes. After the first set, had 12 ties and 7 lead changes. And looking at a score, Aiken takes set number 2. It's 25-23, and they lead 2 sets 2-0 against Duluth Denfield. You can listen to that game on KKIN AM 930, 103.1 The Gobbler, and yourliveevent.com as well. As back to serve for Verndale, Mallory Ulselman. Pine River-Backus, Caitlin Riley. As we get back and forth, Pine River-Backus tips it over. Katie Blaha sets it up. And a tip over from Verndale, as that was Reagan Ludovici. Makes it 20-17 here in set number 2.
Ludovici provided the dink there, and it went right on down to the floor.
So Mallory Ulselman to serve. This one's short, and now go down as an ace.
She saw that before she hit it. She aimed exactly for that spot, did Usselman. An excellent service ace by Usselman.
Right in the hole of Pine River-Backus. Usselman to serve again. This one's going to go too far, and we'll put an end to the run, 21-18. With Verndale having all this powerful hitting, some of these softer hits is causing some fits for Pine River-Backus here in set number 2. As Beckers serves it over. Ludovici right into the net, and it's 21-19.
Big point there for Pine River-Backus. They kind of needed something to get them going again here.
Starting to get the crowd back in at 21-19, set number 2. Pine River-Backus took set number 1, 25-23. Ludovici taps it over. PRB gets it going, and that one's blocked and down. And it's 21-20, a little 3-0 run from Pine River-Backus. Get right back in this.
Excellent kill there for Hannikin. They got a hand on it at the net, but it went out of bounds from there.
Beckers serves it over. Ooh, Ludovici kind of struggled with that one. Johnson just going to have to get it over for Verndale. And Pine River-Backus. Spike attempt into the net. That was Avery Sawyer. Hit it right into the net, 22-20. Verndale, we're going right down to the wire here in set number 2.
Sawyer's timing was just a little off there on that spike. She didn't quite time her jump with the hit.
As Katie Blaha has had a lot of powerful hits, serves this one over. And there's a big-time kill from Alora Dahl, 22-21. Verndale leads here in set number 2.
Nice kill by Dahl there for Pine River-Backus.
Pine River-Backus trying to put a little run together and take set number 2. They took the first set. Brianna Hannikin to serve. PRB finished the first set on a 5-0 run. As Ludovici will tap it over, and PRB miraculously gets it over, dug out by Johnson. Captain just has to get it over. PRB taps it, and Ludovici pushes it back over. Johnson digs it out for Verndale. Ludovici power blocked by PRB, but down. And it's 23-21. Verndale leading here in set number 2.
Ludovici also with good strength at the net.
So the libero, Taylor Johnson, to serve. As Pine River-Backus, Bristow just has to push it over. And good block there from Pine River-Backus. Verndale sets it up again. Ludovici, Caitlin Riley. PRB pushes it. And Ludovici just forces that thing over. PRB gets it set up. And they miscommunication, just have to steer it back to Verndale. And that one hit too far. And it's now 22-21 as that one was mishit by Ludovici.
One-point margin again.
Pine River-Backus to serve. As that is Madeline Knapp. Ludovici pushes it over. Verndale struggled with that one. Ooh, that one goes off the ceiling. And Caitlin Riley's diving attempt to no avail. And it's 24-22, set point for Verndale.
Tough little break there, catching the rafters.
And a substitution coming in for Verndale as Kaya Madsen. So, Reagan Ludovici trying to put set number 2 away. Caitlin Riley. Bristow hit hard, but dug out by Johnson. Madsen hits it over. PRB, that one's blocked. And Ludovici just forces the ball over the net. PRB, that one too far. Set number 2 goes to Verndale, 25-22. You're listening to High School Volleyball on yourliveevent.com.
Do something fun and make new friends. Join a bowling league at Community Bowl and Pizzeria in Pine River. Community Bowl and Pizzeria has openings for all leagues: men's, women's, mixed, youth, seniors, and also Special Olympics. Enjoy some friendly competition and have a great time. Food specials offered on all league nights. Don't forget Moonlight Bowling every Saturday evening. For information on leagues or to sign up, call or stop into Community Bowl and Pizzeria in downtown Pine River. 218-587-3100.
Country Dock Veterinary Clinic in Pine River is proud to support radio coverage of our area athletes. No matter the sport, they salute the kids and coaches for all their dedication and wish them all the best of luck. Country Dock Veterinary Clinic thanks all the coaches, staff, and volunteers for taking the time to provide our area kids plenty of opportunities. Country Dock Veterinary Clinic is located east of Pine River on County Road 1, providing compassionate small animal care for your beloved pets.
Hannikin Insurance Agency is proud to support today's coverage. Hannikin Insurance has been serving families and businesses in central Minnesota for over 30 years. By working with an independent agency like Hannikin Insurance, the process of finding insurance that is appropriate for your goals and budget is simplified. Contact Hannikin Insurance Agency in Pine River, Little Falls, Pierce, or Brainerd online at HannikinInsurance.com. Let Hannikin Insurance give you the peace of mind that comes from knowing your financial situation is secure.
Welcome back, high school volleyball, yourliveevent.com. We are tied 1 set apiece as Verndale comes back, wins set number 2, 25-22. It just feels like neither team able to get a big-time lead. It's been some exciting volleyball so far, Tom.
It's really been so entertaining. The crowd's on their feet half the time. The players are all very into this. The coaches are very focused and looking forward to this third set.
Yes, it should be an exciting third set as both times, no big leads, a lot of lead changes, a lot of ties, and it's just been one team's been able to put a little bit of a run together at the end of it to put it away. Tom Ramey, first time doing volleyball play-by-play. How you feeling heading into this third set?
Well, I'm looking forward to it. I hope that I can at least get close to the quality of volleyball here because that'll be hard to do. It's outstanding. It's so entertaining. We'll do our best to keep the fans informed on this, but most of all, plan on good, close volleyball games in each of these sets. Teams are huddling up now and discussing some of their strategy before getting going here. Referees getting things in order. We're getting our stuff in order around here.
We're trying anyway.
Eventually. Yes, that would be Devin Kruger.
Hi, I'm back.
On the color, yes.
Holy moly, have those been two fun matches for an early season matchup. Intense.
Here we go again. It just seemed to, I certainly expect nothing but the same, but more of the same.
You know, it's interesting because in these matches, momentum can be such a funky thing, and we haven't seen in the first two sets, we have not seen one team grab every shred of momentum other than maybe that 5-0 run at the end of the first set.
And the first serve is off and gone, and that's the service that's out on that first serve there by Hannikin, and 1-0 Verndale. Verndale now getting ready to score, to serve with Ludovici. Ludovici puts it out there. Set up at the net nicely. Volleyed over by, Verndale looking to get a handle on it. Verndale gets it over to Pine River-Backus, who sets it up at the net. Good effort there. Usselman for Verndale over. Back over to Verndale now right away from Pine River-Backus. Usselman, effort at the kill there, and that is deep.
She's only got a couple of kills, and she's had a lot of them that have been long tonight.
She has. She's also had a very good serve, but if she makes any kind of errors, it tends to be long.
Gosh, her serving's
here we go with
fun to watch.
The Pine River-Backus server, who I think is probably the strongest for their squad, number 10, Dahl. And a call at the net there. That point goes to Verndale.
Yeah, they called a double hit on the set. We haven't seen it. These officials have been a little bit looser than that, at least if you go by the coach's reactions.
Captain on the serve for Verndale. Set up to the net. Well defended there by Verndale. Over now to Blaha, who sends it over gently. Set at the net there by, and that's long. Attempted spike long there for Buchers. 3-1 now Verndale, and they will serve. Captain once again. Sends the serve down the middle. Set to the net. Overlooked on the first effort of the kill. Back over to Verndale. Verndale now, and a wonderful block by Pine River-Backus. Verndale tries to send one deep, but it's too deep. That'll go out long. 3-2 Verndale. Service goes back to Pine River-Backus, and it's going to be their libero, Caitlin Riley. Riley serves down the middle, set there nicely at the net by Verndale. Kept alive at the net by Pine River-Backus very nicely, and now Verndale working at it. Yusuman tries, that was an attempt to set up by Ludovici, and Spiker was not ready to accept that pass. It's 3-3, folks. We have a tie game, and service for Pine River-Backus. Another excellent effort at the net there by Blaha, but she could not get it over. Blocker was there for Pine River-Backus, who gets the point. It's 4-3, and Riley is serving. Served by Riley just over the net. Quick pass at the net by Pine River-Backus, and put down nicely now Verndale. Verndale tries to push one back. Pine River-Backus at the net with the attempted kill, and there's some net touching involved there. The point goes to Verndale. We have a 4-4 game. And Johnson's going to be back. Taylor Johnson to serve for Verndale. Set up nicely at the net, dinked over by Pine River-Backus. Pine River-Backus now back at the net, working hard. Set it up. Excellent spike there for number 8, Ashley Shamp. Excuse me. Mimi Buchers got that one. I misread that number. Thank you, Devin.
Her hair blocks her
Buchers.
number on the back. It's tough to see it.
Serving now for Pine River-Backus. Briscoe. Oh, and a big spike there, but kept alive by Pine River-Backus beautifully, just getting it over the net as well. Now, here's Verndale. Blaha again with a big attempt at the spike. Blocked well at the net, and that is called a point for Pine River-Backus. They now lead 6-4. And
yeah, they said Blaha's attack was in the top of the net. PRB did not tip it. So 4 hits against Verndale.
Cassidy Bristow serving deep and down the middle. Set up for Blaha, who puts it down. Kept up nicely by Pine River-Backus, and Verndale tries to get it to the net. No one home. So that's another point for Pine River-Backus, 7-4 now.
Yeah, that's 6 of the last 7 for the Tigers.
Little momentum here. These teams are so resilient. It's been hard for either team to get a lot of momentum going, but right now it is in Pine River-Backus' favor. With the set now. Beautiful effort. Good, well defended there by Verndale. Great work at the net there by number 5, Brianna Hannikin, who blocks that and puts it down. 8-4 now, Pine River-Backus.
5 blocks tonight for the Tigers. 3 of those came in the first set.
Outstanding. Service went long there by Pine River-Backus. It'll turn over to Verndale.
That's another one of those, Tom. 7 out of the last 8 points, but then you give them a free one to break the momentum.
Right. And Yuselman, who's been effective with the serve all night, puts one down the middle, and Pine River-Backus was not ready defensively for that serve. Yuselman again now.
She had 4 aces in the second set win for Verndale.
She knows she really can target her serves well. Good pass and a good effort at the kill there. Verndale puts one down hard, but it is deep. That effort was from Ludovici and too strong.
I'm going to guess both coaches are going to mention hitting errors in the postgame.
I think you're right, Devin. There's been a few of those.
Yeah, both sides.
Serving now for Pine River-Backus. Buchers. Buchers puts it up. Cross court to the libero, who puts it over. Verndale now with the ball. Verndale offensively pushes it through. Back over to Pine River-Backus, who could not get that over the net. And we go to 9-7. Pine River-Backus leading. Service now going to Blaha. From our left to right tonight, Verndale is moving the ball. They're down 9-7. Blaha, an excellent server.
Match tied at 1.
Good block at the net by Verndale. Pine River-Backus keeps working it, and a beautiful put down there for a kill by number 21, Ariana Burns.
Her first kill tonight.
And Burns is just a sophomore, so she's got to be loving that. 10-7. We got a timeout called here for Verndale, and we'll be back after this short break.
Save on your groceries and gas each week just by shopping at Pequot Lakes Super Value on Patriot Avenue in Pequot Lakes. Shop your locally owned Pequot Lakes Super Value for quality, service, and freshness. Enjoy delicious daily deli specials around the Stone Hearth fireplace. Convenient on-site pharmacy, and the freshest meats and produce. Save on gas too. Earn 10 cents of savings on gas for every $100 spent on groceries. Pequot Lakes Super Value, Patriot Avenue in Pequot Lakes. Good luck, area teams.
With
We're good.
And we're rolling here back in Pine River-Backus Gymnasium with Pine River-Backus leading at 10-7. It's been an outstanding series so far. 1-1 are the games. We are in the third game right now at 10-7. And back to serve for Pine River-Backus is Hannikin. Hannikin with a good service down the middle. Saved by Uselman running across the court, but nobody quite knew what to do with it. She made an excellent save.
Out of a timeout, miscommunication, two players run into each other. Certainly not what Coach Dan Johnson wants to see.
Hannikin again now serving 11-7 and 1-1 in games. That's a service ace for Hannikin. That ball was diving down the backcourt, could not get to it quickly enough. 12-7 Pine River-Backus.
5-point lead, the biggest we have seen tonight in this entire match.
What are we going to do?
I don't know, but Verndale made a switch. They're putting Kaylee Roth in for the first time in the back row.
Hannikin with another nice service down the middle. A dink over for Verndale, and that does the job for Ludovisi, using her touch there, and that was a smart play on her part. They needed something to change that momentum on the run for Pine River-Backus. Now back to serve for Verndale is Olson.
She went 4 for 4 in the first set with an ace, and then did not set in the second set, or did not serve in the second set.
Good serve there by Olson. Give Pine River-Backus a little trouble, but they're able to get it back. Verndale now setting it way over to the far side near us. Set there for Pine River-Backus, and delivered right back by Verndale. Now at the net, Pine River-Backus with a hard kill, but blocked and pushed back. Verndale gets that point, and that's going to make it 12-9 with Verndale getting the serve back for Olson.
9 kills tonight for Ludovisi, a team high.
Yeah, that's impressive. They've got a lot of front power. Soft serve there into the backcourt. Oh, and a fine kill there for Champ. Champ didn't have to hit that so hard. It was more about the positioning of that one.
And sometimes that's what it is. And as a hitter, when you can recognize the defense quickly and know whether the tip or the dink will be successful, can make you very dangerous.
These players are all very good at that, I've noticed. Nice set up there again. Pine River-Backus dinks it over. Set up by Johnson to Ludovisi on the far side. That is returned by Pine River-Backus. Now set up at the net, and a block by Pine River-Backus. Two of them were there. You had Bristow and Champ both at the net for that block. Pine River-Backus at 14-9. Games tied 1-1 will serve. That was Ariana Burns served that into the net, 14-10. And now Ludovisi on the service for Verndale as they go back and forth here. Ludovisi into the net as well. They're really following each other closely at this point. 15-10.
That's
we're
the
kind of
first
stuck in neutral here.
Yeah, the first service error from Verndale this set.
Wow.
But a big free point. You give it right back to PRB.
5-point lead again now. That's unusual, but an excellent service here for Pine River-Backus. A great block at the net for Pine River-Backus as Verndale tries to return that serve. And that's going to be called out of bounds, just off the line. Point to Pine River-Backus.
That was really close.
as Alora Dahl now, who's been an excellent server all night long, comes again. That another brilliant serve, and that return goes out of bounds, so that's a service ace.
Good recognition by PRB. Recognized, knew the court, and teammates quickly called out for the ace.
That's a timeout called by Verndale. We'll take that a moment here at yourliveevent.com.
Pine River Dental Arts is committed to the small town feel of your local dentist while providing top-notch dentistry like general dental care for all ages to help you have the healthiest mouth possible. And they offer same-day crowns. Pine River Dental Arts is happy to welcome Dr. Tony Sauer to the Dental Arts team. Make your appointment at Pine River Dental Arts on Park Avenue in downtown Pine River or call 587-4437. Feeling like patients are like family.
And welcome back, high school volleyball fans, to Pine River-Backus Tigers versus Verndale. And we have a 17-10 Tigers lead. 1-1 are the games so far, so we're for sure going to play 4 tonight. But right now, Pine River-Backus is looking to take a 2-1 lead.
Verndale without a timeout now the rest of this set.
Good point. Back to serve. Alora Dahl. She's been great all night. She kind of soft serves that one, and they weren't ready for it. That's a service ace. That's the first soft dink I've seen from a serve from Dahl all night long, but she did it well.
And especially with her approach, because her approach is one that you're always thinking that ball's just getting fired at you.
It's like a good fastball pitcher throwing that changeup. Just don't see it coming. That one got served long. 18-11 now the score with service going back to Verndale, and that will be number 5, Kaya Madsen serving here now. Madsen set up nicely there by Pine River-Backus. Back over to Verndale. Verndale's Blaha softs it over. Pine River-Backus with a strong kill from the right side. That is number 3, Cassidy Bristow with the kill. Pine River-Backus now 19-11. They're approaching that 20-point mark. And
an 8-point lead.
Wow, we haven't had one all night.
No.
8-point lead.
Wow.
Oh, that's a Blaha kill. Just a classic Blaha kill. Strong from the left side of her court across to the right side as we view the game. And now going left to right, Verndale. Serving is Johnson, and they need to get something going here. Johnson's service is set up nicely by Verndale. Now back over to Blaha, who is blocked but manages somehow to keep it alive from a sitting position. Pine River-Backus now sets it up nicely for a kill, and that one was just, again, a bad timing on the leap there for Mimi Bukers. Serving once again, Johnson now at 19-13. Johnson with a good serve. Set up well. The libero will put that one back deep into the zone for Verndale. Verndale now with the attempted kill by Blaha that is saved by Pine River-Backus, and that goes long. We're 19-14 now. Within 5 points is Verndale and the Tigers.
3 straight for the Pirates.
Pirates Johnson serving now. And Tigers with a kill from the right side. A nice kill there by Bristow.
Bristow had 8 kills in the first set, Tom. Only 1 in the second, and that's just her second and the third. So for PRB's got some good momentum. She's going to go to the back row now, but they got to keep her involved.
Yeah, she is accurate with her kills. Very accurate. A nice save back there by Verndale. Gets it over to the Pine River-Backus side, who soft touches it over. Verndale now over to Blaha, and she puts it down hard to the back line. Blaha makes it 20-15, and service will be going back over to Verndale. This is one of their strongest servers, Uselman. We'll see what she's got this time. Uselman, a strong serve down the middle. Kept up, but they have to put it over on the third volley. Verndale now Sets it up at the net, and that effort by Blaha, she was off balance there. Put that right into the net.
Yeah,
21-15.
Set took her off, and that's big, I think, for PRB. Get Uzleman off that service line off there with just one serve.
Exactly. That service by Pine River-Backus hits the antenna. That's out. And service, it's 21-16 with service going back now. Blaha is on the serve.
That's PRB's 5th error from the service line this set. And they still lead by 5.
And that's a deep one by Blaha. 22-16, 6-point lead, 1-1 in games.
Verndale again out of timeouts too.
Pine River-Backus serving into the net, unfortunately, there for Hannikin. Lots of errors happening now. We're seeing more of that.
This one has not been the cleanest set.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Serving now Olsen for Verndale, down 17-22. Olsen with a gentle serve, but deep. That's set up into the middle, and now the effort at the kill. Defended well by Verndale. Verndale puts it over into the middle. Set up to the net nicely, and a beautiful kill there. Put down nicely by Alora Dahl. And Dahl gets the kill at 23-17 now, and the service comes back to Pine River-Backus.
Sister connection there. Ella, Coach Hershey talked about the young setter improving and needing to keep improving.
This is Burns on the serve. Now Verndale back with it. Burns saves it in the back. It's set over to the far side. That's into the net by
Verndale.
Pine River-Backus.
This is telling you the fitting stat of this third set so far. Verndale only has 4 kills and they have 18 points.
Wow. Verndale serving. A good deep serve. On the point, given on a double hit to Verndale. Going back to serve is Olsen. No, excuse me. Ludovici. Ludovici on the service for Verndale. 23-19, Pine River-Backus. And they can't handle the serve by Ludovici. It's 23-20. This is getting to be a little tighter, Devin.
Yeah, PRB led 19-11. They kind of kept that gap, but now cut to 3.
Ludovici with a strong serve. Set up nicely, but deep, so they'll have to just volley that over. Verndale ready, sets it up over far side, and that's a solid kill by Usselman. 23-21, and that calls for a timeout by Pine River-Backus. And this is yourliveevent.com. We'll be back in a moment.
Great people, economic viability, a wonderful place to live. Pine River, Backus, and PRB Schools. PRB Schools is a small school district with large district opportunities, providing activities and classes that involve students, making sure every student has everything to be successful. PRB Schools also offers a variety of community ed programs, a great way to learn new skills hands-on with others within the community, making connections with families, being involved with the community, becoming a community family. PRBschools.org.
And we're back here at the energized stadium gymnasium of Pine River-Backus Tigers. We've got a 23-21 game going on. 1-1. The games are tied. Pine River-Backus trying to get that second win, but right now Verndale with the serve. Ludovici has been strong on the serve, and here she goes at 21-23. Pine River-Backus sets it up to the net. That's a strong put down there. And once again by number 3, Cassidy Bristow.
Well, and there you go. PRB absolutely, I think they absolutely needed that point, and they go to Bristow.
And now Dahl is back serving, which is also a good sign for Pine River-Backus Tigers at 24-21. Game point here, folks, with a chance to go up 2-1 in games. Service to Verndale. Verndale all the way over. Attempted a kill, but Pine River-Backus able to keep it alive. Pine River-Backus now sets it up once again. A nice dink over the top of the blockers, and that goes down. And that game number 3 is going to go to Pine River-Backus Tigers. 25-21. 2-1 are the games for Pine River-Backus. And we're going to take this opportunity. You're listening to Pine River-Backus Tiger volleyball here on yourliveevent.com.
The PRB Boosters are happy to sponsor coverage of the Tigers. Like them on Facebook for events and fundraisers. The PRB Boosters could use your help. Be part of great events and fundraisers, all built to give back and present more opportunities for the students of Pine River-Backus schools. For information or to get started, email prboosterclub1.com. Meetings are the first Monday of every month at 6 p.m. at the school. Good luck, Tigers, from the PRB Boosters.
This year, Schrupp Excavating is celebrating 40 years of digging it right. With this milestone year, Schrupp Excavating wants to thank all of their past, current, and future employees and customers. They appreciate all you've done to help Schrupp Excavating become one of the most trusted companies in the Lakes area. For any excavation project, Schrupp Excavating will have your project done right and on time, serving Pine River, Backus, Pequot Lakes, and all the surrounding communities. Schrupp Excavating LLC, online at shruppexcavating.com.
Restock on food, fuel, and baits at locally owned Station 371 on Highway 371 in Pine River. Station 371 has bait and tackle, quality Cenex gasoline, off-road diesel, and is the only stop with #1 diesel. Make sure to stop by to wash off the sand and salt with their indoor car wash, open when the temp is at least 26 degrees. They'll hook you up with your fishing and hunting licenses too. Station 371 on Highway 371 in Pine River. Thank you for supporting local business.
I'm dreaming of a world where the crack of a bat is not just a hobby, but a lifestyle. Where I can build upon long traditions from the ground up. I want to work in an industry where all people can make their own field of dreams become reality. I'm going to elevate the world of sports someday.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Pine River-Backus, home of the Tigers, where we just saw an exciting, if somewhat messy, third game, which was won by Pine River-Backus. They're now up 2-1 in games as we go to Game 4, and I'm going to send it over to my partner here. I'm Tom Rimey. This is Devin Kruger. He's going to summarize that third game for us.
Well, nothing is maybe more telling than the fact that in that set, you had a combined 46 points scored, and there were only 16 total kills.
Wow.
A lot of points off mistakes, sloppiness on both sides. PRB, 6 service errors, hitting errors on Verndale. We saw miscommunication. Some of that stuff for a Verndale club that has a lot of experience, I'm sure isn't sitting well with Coach Dan Johnson, is now Pine River-Backus 1 set win away from their 9th straight win over Verndale. Reagan Ludovici is going to start the serving for set 4 and sends a floater to midcourt. Riley's pass Eladol into the middle to Aloradol through the block, picked up by Verndale, right back to Alora as she does the quick tip. Here's a shot over by Elfstrom. Haven't heard much from her tonight, and a pop across from Sawyer. Verndale sets up the offense. Back row attack by Blaha. Nice pop-up by Riley. Aloradol to Sawyer again. Zips one over and down. Nice first point there, as Aloradol sets up Avery Sawyer for a 1-0 PRB lead.
There's a nice clean kill, Devin.
Also on yourliveevent.com tonight, Aiken and Duluth Denfeld, they're going to 4. Aiken took the first 2. Denfeld takes set 3. Sawyer with a low dipping serve, her first serve tonight. Here's a shot over by Uzelman, and we have the Tigers in the net. So Uzelman will get the kill, assisted by Ludovici. 1 up here in set 4. Back to serve Kendra Captain. Sends a short one, ace. Tigers late.
Captain saw that hole.
Late to catch that short serve. Dropped right in front of Madeline Knapp. Captain back to serve again. 2-1 Verndale in the 4th. Verndale now trying to send this one the distance. Caitlin Riley hustles, and that was going to go over the net, right on the line. Maybe could have been out. Here's a shot across by Blaha. Riley, good hustle to dive in. Here's Bristow, tapped at the net. Bristow pops it up. 2 Tigers collide, and because of that, you're going to get a double hit violation against PRB, and Verndale up early 3-1 here in the 4th. PRB took set 1, 25-23. Verndale set 2, 25-22. PRB set 3, 25-21. Lots of good competition tonight as Bristow sends one across. Blaha digs it up. Here's Elfstrom with a tip. Aladal, back row attack. Riley into the net, and the mistakes continue to pile up to start this set with the Tigers and the Verndale Pirates leading here on the road 4-1 in set 4. Captain sending one deep to Knapp. Aladal tries to pop it over and can't. Coach Josh Hershey not happy on the near sideline.
I would not be surprised to hear a timeout called here pretty soon. Things are sloppy right now for Pine River-Backus.
I think he thought about it. Deep serve. Aloradal with a high pop-up set. Bristow sends it cross court. Taylor Johnson right there for the Pirates. Here's Blaha left side through the block. Picked back up by Ashley Shamp. Verndale wanted 2 hits or a carry. Didn't get it. Here's the back set. Here's a tap by Uzelman near side and a beauty. Tigers good hustle off the net, but it's going to be down and a point for Uzelman. And there's the timeout for Coach Hershey after taking a 2-1 lead. Verndale coming out firing here in set 4. It is 6-1 Verndale in the 4th. PRB leads the match 2-1. We're back with more. This is high school volleyball on your liveevent.com.
Do something fun and make new friends. Join a bowling league at Community Bowl and Pizzeria in Pine River. Community Bowl and Pizzeria has openings for all leagues: men's, women's, mixed, youth, seniors, and also Special Olympics. Enjoy some friendly competition and have a great time. Food specials offered on all league nights. Don't forget Moonlight Bowling every Saturday evening. For information on leagues or to sign up, call or stop into Community Bowl and Pizzeria in downtown Pine River. 218-587-3100.
Back with you live here at PRB High School. Devin Kruger, Tom Rimey. Coach Josh Hershey in the pregame said the last time they played on this floor, they were pretty disappointed. They had a 2-1 lead over Belgrade Brute and El Rosa, and things fell apart for the Tigers. They lost the last 2. Well, here we are. PRB up 2-1 against Verndale, but Verndale up 6-1 here early in the 4th. PRB's defense and offense has struggled. Here's Mallory Uzelman trying to keep the momentum on the Pirate side. Bristow in the middle, and again had to hit that one from her heels. That one off of one of the light fixtures, and Verndale somehow steers it across, and it lands on the line on the near side.
Off the light and into the court.
Wow. Good heads up by Verndale. Didn't give up and paints the stripe on the near side. Blaha with the unassisted kill. Here's Captain continuing the serve, and that's going to be an ace.
Just can't get anything going for their favor right now. Pine River-Backus are struggling. On the other hand, Verndale very strong.
Captain going to try to keep it rolling. Sends a short serve this time. PRB has had lots of trouble in that back row. There's Bristow again, back by the 10-foot line. Here's Blaha, and there's a shot at the net. That one down and good. And there's your key difference, folks. PRB, all of their attacks have had to come from well beyond the net. Verndale's able to get the offense at the net for the attacks, and they are swinging hard. 9-1 Verndale here in the 4th. Captain sends another one across. Left side Bristow, that one at the net, and this one is saved by Verndale. Blaha's 3rd hit, though, does carry out of bounds. And PRB will finally get a side out after a 9-0 run by the Verndale Pirates.
Boy, it feels like they've just been up against it here. Let's see if they can turn it around.
Alora Dahl is going to head back to serve for PRB. She's got 3 aces on the night, standing on that right side. The jump serve, and that one down for an ace, her 4th of the evening. Well, that's one way to turn it around.
Dahl really has a nice leap.
She did switch over to the left side once from the service line, but she's pretty much been steady at the right side. Very quiet Jim as she tried to do the short serve, and it's well short of the mark. 10-3 Verndale in the 4th. PRB leading 2-1 in the match. Elfstrom back to serve. Served in set 2, now serving in set 4. Rifles one across. Here's Bristow. Shot dug out by Elfstrom. Here's to Blaha, left side. Count it. And he assists from Ludovici. And Coach Josh Hershey is going to take his 2nd timeout already here in set 4. It's all Verndale out of the gate here in the 4th set, trying to force the deciding 5th game PRB leads in the match 2-1, but they are down in set 4 11-3 as we break. More action right after this here on YourLiveEvent.com.
Country Dock Veterinary Clinic in Pine River is proud to support radio coverage of our area athletes. No matter the sport, they salute the kids and coaches for all their dedication and wish them all the best of luck. Country Dock Veterinary Clinic thanks all the coaches, staff, and volunteers for taking the time to provide our area kids plenty of opportunities. Country Dock Veterinary Clinic is located east of Pine River on County Road 1, providing compassionate small animal care for your beloved pets.
However, and whenever this one ends, we'll have our post-game recap. We'll go through notes, numbers, have our interviews and post-game award winners, the Enbridge I Bring the Energy Player of the Game and the Pine River Family Market Star of the Game. Sarah Elfstrom serving it up for Verndale. Shoots one across to Bristow. Alora Dahl sets left side, and this one shot deep by Bukers. Bumped up, here's Blaha off the block, nicely saved. Tigers nearly carried it. And here's Bukers with another pop across. Here's Blaha again from Uzelman. Dug out by Riley. Dahl sets right side, and Shamp dug out by Elfstrom. To the near side, Uzelman will bunch it over, but just wide of the mark. And out of the timeout, PRB gets the point. It's 11-4 Verndale. Set 3 was kind of messy. Set 4 has been messy for PRB, trying to turn it around. They are already out of timeouts. And here's Caitlin Riley zipping a tough serve over, and that one drops in for an ace, light off the hands of Taylor Johnson. Tigers do have a pair of aces. Riley trying to keep it going. Zips one near side. Uzelman picks it up. The high bump set, and here's a shot. Blaha tipped at the net, dug out by Knapp. Left side, here's the tip again, sliding in for Verndale, and a shot across, and nobody there, as that's an easy kill for Mallory Uzelman. That's her 6th tonight.
Uzelman's got a nice sense around the court of where to find those holes. She's done it all night long.
Uzelman back to serve. And that one way too deep. One of the few miscues that she has had from the service line. 12-6 Verndale here in the 4th. PRB leading the match 2-1. Sawyer back into the front row for the Tigers as Bristow back to serve. Bristow sends one near side. Here's the quick set, and that one into an empty back row. Blaha on the quick back set by Uzelman. Ariana Burns will come into the front row for PRB. Verndale leading now 13-6. Blaha back to serve. Sends one deep. Backpedaling was Bukers. Alora Dahl, left side. Burns, cross court. Johnson, and cannot save it. That one a little too strong off of Johnson. Quick side out back to the Tigers, as Bukers will head back to serve. 13-7. Pirates leading, trying to force the 5th. Here's Ludovici. Taps it across. Alora Dahl on the wraparound. Hannikin far side. Diving is Blaha. Good hustle, Uzelman. Tapped across, but out of bounds off the hands of Madsen.
Within 5 points now is Pine River-Backus.
PRB led by as many as 8 in the 3rd set. They had to hold on 25-21. Verndale with an 8-point lead early in this one. Bukers with the serve. The tip across. Here come the Tigers in the middle, and a tap near side by Hannikin. Then is tapped right back over by Madsen, and Hannikin mishandles it.
Hannikin was coming down on her jump when she wanted to be going up.
Yeah. All of a sudden you're reaching up and you're going the wrong direction.
Yeah.
14-8. Taylor Johnson serving for Verndale. Sends one deep to Bristow. Good pass. The set to the net. Tipped and beautifully laid down on the near side by Alora Dahl, assisted by Ella. 14-9. PRB leading 2-1 in the match. Here in set 4, Brianna Hannikin back to serve. Sends one to the near side. High set, and it's going to be bumped across. PRB with a chance here. To the middle. Alora Dahl, too deep. Way too deep. And a gift point back to Verndale. Madeline Knapp in for Ariana Burns for the PRB Tigers.
PRB can't afford those kind of gifts.
Ludovici to serve. Mid-court to Riley. Here's Aloradol in the middle. Tap right over the blocker, and that one very well placed by Aloradol. PRB on Thursday will travel to Crosby Ironton for a regular season meeting with the Rangers. You can hear that one on Skeeter 101.5 or online at rjbroadcasting.com. Thursday, Verndale travels to New York Mills as Burns serves one short. Here's the set, and Uzelman diving save by Riley, and then they're going to have a double hit on on Ashley Shamp. Boy, that was a tremendous save by Riley, but then the double hit. And a tough break for PRB as Verndale goes up 16-10 here in the fourth. Knapp back in for Burns in the back row. Both of these teams Saturday will be in Crosby for the Barb Nipperud tournament. A big tournament they're hosted every year. The serve from Madsen. Tigers send it to deep. A nice save there by Ludovici. Tigers get a chance again. Bristow in the middle. That one picked up by Ludovici. Uzelman to Johnson near side. On the sideline, Riley rolls as she keeps it alive. Aloradol off of Taylor Johnson, and a kill for Aloradol.
Dahl making her presence known here in this fourth game.
Aladol out. Mimi Bucher's in. PRB needs a run down 16-11 if they want to try to end this in 4. Verndale can play point for point and be just fine. Aloradol with the hard line serve at the middle, and there's Blaha with a tip. Bristow with the bump set, left side to Buchers, cross court Johnson. High set, the quick set, and the timing was a bit off, but it worked. The quick jump set from Uzelman, and Blaha taps it over. 14 kills for Blaha tonight. 17-11 Verndale, and this is what I mean, Tyler. Verndale's perfectly content just trading point for point. Hard line serve by Elfstrom. Here's a shot, that one into the net, and there's Verndale with back-to-back points. Trying to create a little more distance again. 18-11 here in the fourth. A Verndale win takes us to set 5. Elfstrom sending it deep. Backpedaling was Knapp. Here's the set right side, and that one is out. Tigers wanted a tip. No tip called. That's a hitting error on Ashley Shamp. 19-11 Verndale. The previous 3 sets were decided by 4 points or less. Aloradol and a tap from Bristow really close to that, and somehow she found a space in the Verndale defense.
Pine River-Backus just needs to get some consecutive points here.
Verndale does have both timeouts remaining here in this fourth set. Caitlin Riley, the pass off the mark from Captain, and it's back set over by the Pirates. Right side, Hannikin, that one tipped at the net. Oh, they're going to say no tip at the net. They're going to say 4 hits, and there's the side out right back to the Pirates, leading 20-12. Not much argument from the PRB contingency on the bench. Uzelman with the serve. Bristow with a high set. Riley from the back row sends it deep. Uzelman sets left side. Ludovici, that one off of Knapp. Aloradol scoops it up. Bristow steers it over. Here comes the Pirates again. Quick back set. Blaha down and good.
You got Blaha over here working on the near side of the net, which is a different place for her to be just as effective, though, Devin.
21-12 Verndale as PRB trying to avoid deja vu from their last home match. Here's Hannikin deep. Nice save popped up by Captain. Up ahead, Ludovici with a tap. Aloradol going to set middle. Bristow blocked. Only the second block tonight by Verndale. Both of them courtesy of Blaha. She timed that one beautifully. 10-point lead, the first we've seen this evening. 22-12. Uzelman serving. Sent it deep to Bristow. The set in the middle. Hannikin, and that one deep. PRB asking for the tip. No tip called. Verndale was up 16-10. PRB scored to make it 16-11. It's a 7-1 run since for the Pirates, and there's an ace serve by Uzelman. Her first of this set. A big night for her. 7th of the night, and it's set point Verndale. Uzelman deep to Riley. The bump set, left side, it's blocked at the net by Elfstrom. Here's Buchers again, blocked at the net, but this time off of Blaha, it'll go out of bounds. Buchers will get the kill on the second attempt. 24-13. PRB would have to rattle off a ton here to stave off going to 5. Bristow to serve. Bristow sends one deep, backpedaling Ludovici. The set to Ludovici, she'll tap it at the net. And now a free ball, and that one dumped down, and that'll do it as Verndale will take set 4 on the tap down by Ludovici. She'll get credited for a block, and we will go to a 5th and decisive set as surprisingly for the first time tonight, a team takes control and keeps it. Verndale 25, PRB 13 in the 4th. We go to 5 after this on YourLiveEvent.com.
Hanakin Insurance Agency is proud to support today's coverage. Hanakin Insurance has been serving families and businesses in central Minnesota for over 30 years. By working with an independent agency like Hanakin Insurance, the process of finding insurance that is appropriate for your goals and budget is simplified. Contact Hanakin Insurance Agency in Pine River, Little Falls, Pierce, or Brainerd online at HanakinInsurance.com. Let Hanakin Insurance give you the peace of mind that comes from knowing your financial situation is secure.
Save on your groceries and gas each week just by shopping at Pequot Lakes Super Value on Patriot Avenue in Pequot Lakes. Shop your locally owned Pequot Lakes Super Value for quality, service, and freshness. Enjoy delicious daily deli specials around the stone hearth fireplace, convenient on-site pharmacy, and the freshest meats and produce. Save on gas too. Earn 10 cents of savings on gas for every $100 spent on groceries. Pequot Lakes Super Value, Patriot Avenue in Pequot Lakes. Good luck, area teams.
Pine River Dental Arts is committed to the small-town feel of your local dentist while providing top-notch dentistry, like general dental care for all ages to help you have the healthiest mouth possible. And they offer same-day crowns. Pine River Dental Arts is happy to welcome Dr. Tony Sauer to the Dental Arts team. Make your appointment at Pine River Dental Arts on Park Avenue in downtown Pine River or call 587-4437. Feeling like patients are like family.
Great people, economic viability, a wonderful place to live. Pine River, Backus, and PRB Schools. PRB Schools is a small school district with large district opportunities, providing activities and classes that involve students, making sure every student has everything to be successful. PRB Schools also offers a variety of community ed programs, a great way to learn new skills hands-on with others within the community, making connections with families, being involved with the community, becoming a community family. PRBschools.org.
We are back here at PRB High Schools. We're going to 5. Devin Kruger, Emmett Kenny here joining me for the 5th set as we've done the musical chairs throughout the night. 25-13. PRB did not look good in the 4th set. Emmett, and you were here when they were up 2-1 against BBE. Now they go to 5, and you have to wonder if, especially for those young kids that Coach Hershey talked about that are growing and needing to grow and get better, if that things just didn't look smooth.
It's a little bit of deja vu. I mean, they went up 2-1 in their last game, and then the 4th set kind of just didn't play well, and they didn't come out in the 5th set good. So the real key for this 5th set, put the 4th set behind you, come out here with some good energy. The crowd's got good energy, and the key is you're at home. You kind of have the advantage here, so try to put a little bit of a run. Put the pressure back on Verndale as all the pressure is on Pine River.
In that 4th set, Pine River-Backus was 13 of 14 serving. Verndale 21 of 22 with 3 aces. Verndale has 14 ace serves tonight, and PRB with 12. So both teams have been very tough at the service line. Tigers will have the first serve for set 5. Alora Dahl is back. Here we go. First to 15. Got to win by 2, and the serve taken by Taylor Johnson. Uzelman, quick set. Ludovici with the tap and a net call. First point goes to Verndale. And they keep the momentum after the 25-13 win in set 4. Aiken defeated Duluth Denfield in 4 sets tonight. Ludovici with the serve. And again, the pass offline. PRB really having trouble getting their offense to get attacks at the net. Here's Verndale and Uzelman, and that one too deep. One apiece. Fifth set. PRB, Verndale. PRB, Verndale. That's how we've gone tonight. If the pattern holds, the home team goes home happy. Here's the set, middle. Elfstrom tapped at the net. Knapp steers it to Alora Dahl. Left side, Buchers, and that one at the net, not tipped. Agree with that call. 2-1 Verndale. Everybody hanging on each point now in this fifth and decisive set. Post-game show follows now no matter what. Back to serve Kendra Captain. 8 for 8 with a pair of aces in the last set, and she puts it into the net. 2 apiece. Burns in, Knapp out for PRB. Bristow back to serve. Couple of aces tonight, one of them in the last set. After a great first set, she's been much quieter on the attack lines. Puts that one right on the near stripe. And here's Blaha slapping it over. Alora Dahl will go middle. Hannikin deep. One-handed by Taylor Johnson. And here's Blaha on her heels. Tigers again with a chance. Burns left side, cross court. Blaha pops it up. There's Blaha again, and that smash is out. Oh, my. Oh, wait. We have one official saying it was touch. I actually thought that landed in anyway. And Verndale will be awarded the point.
Boy. Yeah, I think that landed in too anyways, but the official says it was touched, so still Verndale point.
Taylor Johnson back to serve. Sends a high floater to Bristow. Alora Dahl backsets, right side, Buchers with the tap. Here's the 10 across by Ludovisi. Alora Dahl bumps it, left side, Burns into the net. And Verndale with a 4-2 lead. Here's Megan Irish coming in for Mimi Buchers. Irish has not seen a ton of court time tonight. See if maybe fresh legs can make a difference. Taylor Johnson serving, jump serve liner. Alora Dahl to the middle, and that one miscommunicated. Here's Verndale with a big chance. Quick set in the middle, slap down and good. Haven't seen much out of Olivia Olson, but she got a great quick set there from Ludovisi. And it's 5-2 Verndale here in the fifth.
And you can see River-Backus kind of a little rattled after some little bit of confusion between the refs, and Verndale's been able to take advantage of it.
Here's Johnson's serve. Left side, it's Burns. Cross court. That one drops in, was tipped and good. Ariana Burns makes it 5-3. PRB will send in a sub as Raina Hannikin will come in. We saw Raina serve in the first set and the third set. Now she's in the fifth. Raina's going to stand on the left side of the service line. Verndale leading 5-3. Winner of this one takes the match. Here's the back set. Johnson, as the set was offline, or the pass was, excuse me, now in the middle. It's Hannikin off the blocker and good. Brianna Hannikin with the kill. 5-4. What's at stake? Well, an early section matchup. Verndale trying to snap an 8-game losing streak to the Tigers. Raina Hannikin, short serve into the net. And just as PRB tried to flip momentum, a free point for the Verndale Pirates. And those can be crucial when you're only going to 15. Uzelman to serve. Sends a sharp one as usual. Elladal, left side, and the set pushed Burns past the near side post. 7-4 Pirates. Uzelman sends one to Riley. The set in the middle, and that one spins over the net, picked up by Ludovisi. And Blaha bumps it across. Tigers, Elladal, backs at right side, Hannikin tip. Uzelman with the dig. Blaha to Ludovisi, sends it deep. Bristow is there. The left side attack, Burns, blocked at the net by Blaha. 8-4. No timeout yet from Coach Hershey. He talked about having teams grind. He's going to see if his team can grind through this. Uzelman into the net and a free point back to the Tigers. 8-5. Back to serve, Brianna Hannikin. Substitution coming for Verndale as Madsen's going to replace Kepton in the back row. Brianna Hannikin, right side, sends a hard slapper right to Madsen. Johnson bumps it up. Ludovici will shoot it across. Here's the set in the middle. Loradal deep, too deep. 9-5 Verndale. Substitution, Knapp in, Burns out. Back to serve is Blaha. Blaha has a couple of errors tonight. Standing just left of center. Hard jump serve right to Knapp. Here comes PRB in the middle. Nice shot in the middle by Loradal. Got up, hammer down. Quick reversal again as Burns in for Knapp. Burns back to serve. 9-6. Verndale. The Verndale students have made their way here, consisting of a number of the B squad volleyballers. Trying to make a bunch of noise. Burns too long on the far sideline. Service error. 10-6. Elfstrom back into the front row for Verndale. Olsen's back to serve. Olsen served in sets 1, 3, and now 5. Sends one to the near side. Riley, the pass, the tap over by Elidal. Ludovici, Elfstrom in the middle. Tip blocked down by Ashley Champ. Third block of the night for Champ. 7th block overall for PRB. Buchers into the front row for Pine River-Backus. Aloradal to the back row to serve. 10-7 Verndale. Decisive 5th set. Aloradal jump serve near side. Nice pass. The set from Uzman. Ludovici tapped at the net, but it's down. Coach Josh Hershey going to take time here in the 5th set. Verndale down 2-1, took control in set 4, trying to win back-to-back to get the big road win. It is 11-7 Verndale in the 5th. Back with more after this on YourLiveEvent.com.
The PRB Boosters are happy to sponsor coverage of the Tigers. Like them on Facebook for events and fundraisers. The PRB Boosters could use your help. Be part of great events and fundraisers, all built to give back and present more opportunities for the students of Pine River-Backus schools. For information or to get started, email prboosterclub1.com. Meetings are the first Monday of every month at 6 p.m. at the school. Good luck, Tigers, from the PRB Boosters.
Trying not to go deaf here.
Verndale on top, 11-7. We're in the 5th. Devin Kruger, Emmett Kenny with you. Complaining that I'm too loud. Sorry, Emmett.
It's gotten exciting. I'll let it slide this time.
Ludovici back to serve for the Verndale Pirates. The jump serve, PRB 1 timeout remaining. Aloradal in the middle, Bristow off the net, and that one helped out the Tigers. 11-8, Riley's back to serve. PRB took sets 1 and 3, Verndale 2 and 4. Riley zips one to the libero Johnson. Great pass to net, Uzman tapped far side. Here's the set, Hannikin, and a left-handed tip by Bristow. Nice dive by Madsen. Good scramble by Verndale to keep it alive. PRB, Riley from the back row, that one's way too deep. 12-8, Verndale 3 points away from snapping a long losing skid. Verndale hasn't beaten the Tigers since 2016. They didn't play the COVID year, otherwise they play every year. Here's the back set. Bristow, cross court, dug out. Ludovici to the left side. Blaha off the tip. Aloradal, good pickup. And Alora with a high bump across. Tigers race to reset. Here's Blaha again. That one well off the mark on the near side. She tried to make a statement with that one, but hit that one really flat with her hand. 12-9 in the 5th. Started a half hour late. We're go the distance here tonight in Pine River. Bristow to serve. Bristol zips one deep to Johnson. Verndale out of system. Blaha sends it deep. Bristol with a pop-up. Here's the middle. It's Hannigan, and that one's too deep. PRB called for the tip. They're not going to get that ruling. A lot of hits have been long tonight. The serve, Taylor Johnson. It's 13-9, Verndale. Alora Dahl, left side, Burns, deep to Johnson. The pass right at the net, short set, and just tapped across by Olsen. Here comes Burns again, left side, Johnson another dig. Here's the Blaha left side, and that one is out. Apparently these two teams just want to give each other points the rest of the way.
Yeah, this is two teams that are too juiced up. They're just hitting everything out of bounds.
13-10, Mimi Buchers to serve. Buchers sends it to captain. Here's Blaha with a tap. Tigers got to take advantage. The left side set. Here's Burns off the tip. Johnson digs it out. Here's Blaha. That one just over the blockers. Nice diving save by Bristow. Here's the quick set in the middle. Olsen blocked. Back to the Tigers. Tigers almost a double hit there. Hannigan near side off of Uzelman. Saved up by captain, and Taylor Johnson sends it cross court. Riley, here's the high set. Hannigan off the block and good, and a big point for PRB. 13-11, fifth set. Should we go extra points?
We should. It put an end to the streak of each team trading points.
Buchers into the net. Match point Verndale, 14-11. Tigers were up 2-1. And Uzelman is back beyond the service line. Here it comes. It's deep. Riley, good high pass. Elidol. And Alora's just going to bump it over. Verndale for the win. The quick set right side. Yes! Blaha! And Verndale, with a big road win, claims it in the fifth set, 15-11. We'll recap this one. Notes, numbers, interviews, awards, it's all during the postgame recap as Verndale takes it 3-2 here on YourLiveEvent.com.
Is celebrating 40 years of digging it right. With this milestone year, Schrupp Excavating wants to thank all of their past, current, and future employees and customers. They appreciate all you've done to help Schrupp Excavating become one of the most trusted companies in the Lakes area. For any excavation project, Schrupp Excavating will have your project done right and on time, serving Pine River, Backus, Pequot Lakes, and all the surrounding communities. Schrupp Excavating LLC. Online at schruppexcavating.com.
Restock on food, fuel, and baits at locally owned Station 371 on Highway 371 in Pine River. Station 371 has bait and tackle, quality Cenex gasoline, off-road diesel, and is the only stop with #1 diesel. Make sure to stop by to wash off the sand and salt with their indoor car wash. Open when the temp is at least 26 degrees. They'll hook you up with your fishing and hunting licenses too. Station 371 on Highway 371 in Pine River. Thank you for supporting local business.
I'm dreaming of a world where the crack of a bat is not just a hobby, but a lifestyle. Where I can build upon long traditions from the ground up. I want to work in an industry where all people can make their own field of dreams become reality. I'm going to elevate the world of sports someday.
Do something fun and make new friends. Join a bowling league at Community Bowl and Pizzeria in Pine River. Community Bowl and Pizzeria has openings for all leagues: men's, women's, mixed, youth, seniors, and also Special Olympics. Enjoy some friendly competition and have a great time. Food specials offered on all league nights. Don't forget Moonlight Bowling every Saturday evening. For information on leagues or to sign up, call or stop into Community Bowl and Pizzeria in downtown Pine River. 218-587-3100.
Country.
We welcome you back to Pine River-Backus. Devin Kruger, Emmett Kenny. They're right now doing a picture for Verndale, celebrating senior libero Taylor Johnson, eclipsing 1,000 digs. Back-to-back games for Pine River-Backus Emmett where they led 2-1. The fourth set doesn't go very well. They end up losing in 5. Things got a little sloppy as the game went on, but it didn't mean that it wasn't exciting. And these two teams, I would love to see them meet come section tournament time.
Yeah, these are two very exciting teams, a very exciting matchup. And, just like the Pine River-Backus home opener, they get out to a 2-1 lead and kind of fell apart in the 4th set. And then the momentum carried over in the 5th set. And, man, that's got to be a disappointed locker room for Pine River-Backus that 2 games this season, obviously early in the season, but 2 games you felt like you could have won and kind of just fell apart towards the end.
Yeah, set 1 goes to the Tigers, 25-23. Verndale bounces back, 25-22. Tons of ties, tons of lead changes in those first 2 sets. Lots of excitement. Set 3, PRB gets a fairly good lead. Verndale kind of makes a comeback. PRB wins it 25-23, but even with that win, when you're up by 8 and the team, Verndale comes back and they shaved it down to a 2-point game, it almost seemed like that's where the momentum shift started. And then Verndale, they took control early in set 4.
Yeah, just the momentum they carried over. Yes, they lost set 3, but they got better as the set went on, made it a closer set, and then just took over set 4, jumped out to an 8-1 lead, and took that momentum into the 5th set and found a way to get a victory. Both teams trading back and forth points and put it together at the end to get the win.
When Verndale got that early lead in the 5th, got up 5-2, and even though Pine River-Backus, they made it back-to-back 5-4, Verndale scores the next 3, and then, after it was 8-4, then Verndale's in that position. Like, hey, just play smart, let the other team make some mistakes, try not to, try to minimize yours. You can go point for point. That's pretty much what they did through the rest of that 5th set. They end up with a big win, snapping an 8-game losing streak. Verndale goes to 7-1 on the year. They're now 2-0 in the section. Pine River-Backus falls to 4-3 overall. They're 0-1 against teams in Section 5A. We're going to have one of our award winners. We're going to have the head coach for Verndale, Dan Johnson. Post-game interviews are going to come up next. We'll run through some stats when we get a chance. We'll break on the post-game recap, and we'll be back with some interviews right after this as Verndale gets the win 3-2 over Pine River-Backus tonight on yourliveevent.com.
Is proud to support radio coverage of our area athletes. No matter the sport, they salute the kids and coaches for all their dedication and wish them all the best of luck. Country Doc Veterinary Clinic thanks all the coaches, staff, and volunteers for taking the time to provide our area kids plenty of opportunities. Country Doc Veterinary Clinic is located east of Pine River on County Road 1, providing compassionate small animal care for your beloved pets.
Hannikin Insurance Agency is proud to support today's coverage. Hannikin Insurance has been serving families and businesses in central Minnesota for over 30 years. By working with an independent agency like Hannikin Insurance, the process of finding insurance that is appropriate for your goals and budget is simplified. Contact Hannikin Insurance Agency in Pine River, Little Falls, Pierce, or Brainerd online at HannikinInsurance.com. Let Hannikin Insurance give you the peace of mind that comes from knowing your financial situation is secure.
We are back live here as Pine River-Backus High School. Verndale gets the victory 3-2. Dan Johnson, head coach for Verndale, is joining us. A comeback win, snapping a losing skid against these Tigers. Just take us through, Coach, your thoughts on a very hard-fought win by your Pirates team.
Well, in our pregame interview, we talked about what I'm most looking for tonight and what I wanted our identity to be is our perseverance, our maturity, and our experience of being able to come back if we get down. And I thought they did an excellent job of that tonight. Nobody panicked out on the floor, and they just kept on playing their brand of volleyball. So,
the first 2 sets were so incredibly competitive, just back and forth and back and forth. Is that one of those instances, Coach, where because you're grinding for every point, is that something that your experience you felt could take control as the match went on?
Yeah, we made a couple adjustments on our blocks against them, and they had a couple spots there, and I just trust our girls that they're going to do the job. I mean, obviously we're going to make some mistakes here and there, but the confidence I have in them is one that I wasn't really worried.
Talk about the service line. And both you and Josh mentioned it pregame. Serve, receive. It's so crucial, especially in Class A volleyball. your girls were so tough behind the service line. Talk about the work that has gone into that with the experience that you have behind there to make it such an asset to you.
Yeah, well, Mallory here, she's been a great server her whole career, and she sometimes goes through a little spell where she gets down on herself a little bit, and tonight she was, what does she have, 8 aces or 7 or 8 aces? She was going after it and attacking, and we kind of made it a preseason emphasis this year that we are going to attack hard on the serves, and I'm going to be okay with them missing some lines a little bit and missing a little deep and a little on the side, because that's what's going to win us games later in the season is our aggressive serving, and I thought they did a really good job tonight.
You took control early in the 4th set. When Pine River-Backus has to take those early timeouts, what was your message to your team to try to make sure that things kept going and didn't swing back the other way?
I try to say as little as possible so I don't mess them up. I just told them to just keep doing what they're doing. There's not a whole lot I can say in that situation when they're playing like that. I ask a couple questions to the team, and like I said, with a senior group and a bunch of leaders out on the floor, coaching is a lot easier.
Well, this is of course, it seems like that statement win, and we talked about that in the pregame. Your girls were so excited to get this win. You snapped kind of a long losing skid against the Tigers. It's a big section win against a team that knocked you out last year. Where do you want this victory to go to take forward with this team?
Well, it's a big mental victory for us to get over some of those humps that we've had the last couple of years of beating a couple teams that have had our number, and we have a big conference game at Mills on Thursday night, and I just want to ride this momentum going into the conference schedule here. So,
Coach, a tremendous win for you and your club. Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's Dan Johnson, head coach for Verndale, and we'll have him pass the mic to our Enbridge I Bring the Energy player of the game, Mallory Uzelman. We heard it from the coach's standpoint. I want to get yours on it from that service line. All the work you've put in. You've played varsity for a number of years. What goes into making you such a tough server?
Well, I kind of just work on it a lot and practice serve hard every day, I guess. Yeah.
With a senior-laden team, sometimes it can just be assumed that you have good communication, that you have a good gel out there. But every season is new. So far early in the season, what has it felt like for you as one of the many seniors on this team of just the cohesiveness that you have on the floor?
It's been really fun playing with all of my friends and winning most of our games so far. It's been really, really fun.
Coach said that the players kind of mentioned it about badly wanting this win. Even though it's regular season, it might not be the most meaningful win when you look at it back when the season ends. Mm-hmm. How does it feel right now?
Oh, it's amazing. Amazing. This is very fun.
What was the conversation like after set 3? Down 2-1, but you did have that little comeback in that set. Do you feel that propelled you a little bit?
Yeah, we were all kind of just talking to each other, trying to bring each other up and not get down on ourselves.
Being a senior-laden team, what do you have for your guys as a class and building this Verndale program? Last year was a good, solid year. You made that run deep in the tournament, but it was still a 13 and 16 year. Coming into 2023, what were some of the things that you and your teammates talked about wanting to accomplish?
We said we wanted to win most of our games, which we have so far, and just want to work hard every day.
You're off to a 7-1 start. You played a sensational game. Lots of fun watching you from beyond that service line, because when you were back there, it was kind of like, okay, here we go again. Mallory, congratulations on a great win.
Thank you.
Mallory Uzelman, our Enbridge I Bring the Energy player of the game. Coach Dan Johnson, Verndale gets the win 3-2 over Pine River-Backus here in Pine River tonight. We'll take a break. We've got more of the Postgame recap coming right up. You're watching on yourliveevent.com.
On your groceries and gas each week just by shopping at Pequot Lakes Super Value on Patriot Avenue in Pequot Lakes. Shop your locally owned Pequot Lakes Super Value for quality, service, and freshness. Enjoy delicious daily deli specials around the Stone Hearth fireplace. Convenient on-site pharmacy and the freshest meats and produce. Save on gas too. Earn 10 cents of savings on gas for every $100 spent on groceries. Pequot Lakes Super Value, Patriot Avenue in Pequot Lakes. Good luck, area teams.
Pine River Dental Arts is committed to the small town feel of your local dentist while providing top-notch dentistry like general dental care for all ages to help you have the healthiest mouth possible. And they offer same-day crowns. Pine River Dental Arts is happy to welcome Dr. Tony Sauer to the Dental Arts team. Make your appointment at Pine River Dental Arts on Park Avenue in downtown Pine River or call 587-4437. Feeling like patients are like family.
Great people, economic viability, a wonderful place to live. Pine River, Backus, and PRB Schools. PRB Schools is a small school district with large district opportunities, providing activities and classes that involve students, making sure every student has everything to be successful. PRB Schools also offers a variety of community ed programs, a great way to learn new skills hands-on with others within the community. Making connections with families, being involved with the community, becoming a community family. PRBschools.org.
We welcome you back on yourliveevent.com as the Verndale Pirates get the win 3-2 over Pine River-Backus. Joining us, Josh Hershey, head coach for the Tigers. Obviously another tough one on the home floor. Coach, you even mentioned in the pregame that there was a lot of disappointment after being up 2-1 the last time you were at home. It happens again tonight. What was the message right after this one with your squad?
Better learn from it. It's happened twice, and it was like watching the exact same match twice from game one on. Like literally at the end of game one you implode, and then we fast forward to game four and I don't know, I mean, we lost whatever the score was, 12-25 or whatever. It wasn't good. Credit to them though, and so the message is we got to get better, or that's always the message around here, whether we win or lose.
Well, I know that's always the progress you take, and I talked about how the importance of a game like this early on, and we know it's not the end game. When it's fresh in your mind like this, Josh, what are a couple of the things that really stand out of these have to be executed flat out better, or this season's not going to go where you want it?
There's a long list right now. I mean, there really is. I did not think we were very sharp in 5 games of volleyball tonight. I mean, serving's probably at the top of the list. You cannot miss, 7 serves a game or whatever. I don't know what the stats were. I haven't seen them, but that's where it starts. And it's especially when we get like safe serve on, different calls depending on rotations people are in and where we're at. You can't miss those. Those got to be in. Like anybody can put those in, and so those kind of things are frustrating. And then, the passing was when it went bad, it went bad. Start of game 4, I didn't think it was sharp at all. In game 5, it continued, and so anyway, you can make a long list after that. Just disappointed. I feel like we're practicing better. A few of the individuals, have not played well, and they're going to have to step it up, or we're not going to get where we want to get. Like, we know a few of them are capable of better, and you got to go prove it.
When you take a look at how things play out, the third set, you had the 8-point lead, and you had that cushion, but they were able to battle back, cut it to 2 before you closed it out. You've done this a long time. Did you kind of have a sense that it could be turning the other direction?
Not really. You don't want to end a game like that where they get a little momentum, don't get me wrong, but I always tell the girls, in all the years of volleyball I've seen, it's always the first 10 points of game 4. Pretty much tell you how the rest of the night's going to go. If you're down 1-2, and I always feel good if I'm down 1-2 and those first 10 points were ahead of game 4. And unfortunately we were on the other end of that tonight, and it just snowballed. I couldn't get things slowed down, so I'm as to blame as anybody. I could have helped them more.
And when you talk about serve receive, and we saw this very experienced Verndale team, come out firing from the service line. You have some really aggressive servers. We know that is something that will grow, and that's something that can be much improved. But for a night like tonight, it seems like it was one of those nights where when mistakes started happening, they just compounded. It snowballed from there. So when you're talking about slowing it down, even with the experienced players you have, Josh, how tough can it be to find the right play?
Yeah, no, it can be difficult, that's for sure. But we try to pride ourselves on be where your feet are. Just concentrate on one thing, not be thinking about 10 things. We try to simplify and focus on one thing on that particular pass. Hopefully they were doing that. I told them a few times, I don't see a lot of positive self-talk. Those are things that individual players got to control to get better.
You have, of course, a big week. You're on the road Thursday. You go to the NEPRU tournament Saturday, where Verndale will be there. do you kind of have a sense that you'd like to see them again on Saturday to see how you could match up in another setting?
No, I always say be careful what you wish for. They got a really good team, and we'll play whoever we're lucky enough to play. We'll play. I try not to think like that. I don't have any animosity at all. They have worked hard. Those girls have worked their rear ends off to get where they're at, and so I have nothing but respect for coach and what those girls have done. So hopefully Saturday we'll play a little bit better no matter who we play.
Well, I know we'll be back on the airwaves soon. The Thursday night at Crosby Ironton will be featured on Skeeter 101.5 and rjbroadcasting.com. I'm sure we'll be back here at the home gym in no time. Coach, appreciate the time here after a tough one.
Hey, yeah, you bet. Thanks for being here, guys.
Always. Josh Hershey, head coach for the PRB Tigers. We'll break. We'll take a quick look at some final numbers and wrap things up here as Verndale gets to win 3-2 over Pine River-Backus on yourliveevent.com.
The PRB Boosters are happy to sponsor coverage of the Tigers. Like them on Facebook for events and fundraisers. The PRB Boosters could use your help. Be part of great events and fundraisers, all built to give back and present more opportunities for the students of Pine River-Backus schools. For information or to get started, email prboosterclub1.com. Meetings are the first Monday of every month at 6 p.m. at the school. Good luck, Tigers, from the PRB Boosters.
This year, Schrupp Excavating is celebrating 40 years of digging it right. With this milestone year, Schrupp Excavating wants to thank all of their past, current, and future employees and customers. They appreciate all you've done to help Schrupp Excavating become one of the most trusted companies in the Lakes area. For any excavation project, Schrupp Excavating will have your project done right and on time, serving Pine River, Backus, Pequot Lakes, and all the surrounding communities. Schrupp Excavating LLC. Online at schruppexcavating.com.
Restock on food, fuel, and baits at locally owned Station 371 on Highway 371 in Pine River. Station 371 has bait and tackle, quality Cenex gasoline, off-road diesel, and is the only stop with #1 diesel. Make sure to stop by to wash off the sand and salt with their indoor car wash. Open when the temp is at least 26 degrees. They'll hook you up with your fishing and hunting licenses too. Station 371 on Highway 371 in Pine River. Thank you for supporting local business.
We welcome you back to the post-game recap. Verndale gets the win 3-2. Pine River-Backus won 25-23 in set 1. Verndale set 2, 25-22. PRB set 3, 25-21. Verndale set 4, 25-13. And Verndale set 5, 15-11. Again, Verndale Thursday will be at New York Mills. Pine River-Backus will be at Crosby Ironton. Here's some stats for you. In terms of the serving-wise, 14 aces for Verndale tonight. I have Pine River-Backus for 12, so both teams definitely had some sniper ability from that service line. 8 ace blocks for the Tigers as a team, 4 for Verndale. Individually, for Verndale, Katie Blahow led with 16 kills and 3 blocks. Reagan Ludovici had 11 kills, 10 assists. Mallory Uselman, good all-around game, 6 kills, 21 assists, 7 ace serves, as she was our Enbridge I Bring the Energy player of the game. For the PRB Tigers, Cassidy Bristow, she led the attackers, had 14 kills, had a couple of blocks, had a couple of aces, 8 kills, 23 assists for Laura Dahl, along with 3 ace serves, 13 assists for Ella Dahl. Let's see, we have 5 kills for Brianna Hannikin, 4 for Mimi Bukers, 3 for Avery Sawyer, Ashley Champ, 2 kills and 3 blocks for the PRB Tigers. Our Pine River Family Market star of the game for the PRB Tigers, of course, brought to you by Pine River Family Market, where you can find it all and still enjoy the local hometown atmosphere. Every Wednesday, gallons of milk, just 2 for $6. Visit them online for curbside service or even delivery, PineRiverFamilyMarket.com. Tonight's Pine River Family Market star of the game for the Tigers is going to be Laura Dahl, the senior. Obviously, again, one of the key leaders, 6 seniors on this PRB club, an experienced player, 23 assists, second on the team with kills with 8, had 3 ace serves. A lot of hustle out there, and even though it wasn't always the cleanest volleyball match, there was still plenty of excitement and entertainment. Unfortunately for the Tigers, they fall to 4-3 on the season. as they fall in 5 to Verndale. The Tigers are now 4-3 overall, 0-1 in Section 5A play. Verndale now 7-1 to start this 2023 season, 2-0 in section play, and they get their first win over the Tigers since 2016. That'll do it for us. You can always find the upcoming broadcast schedule on yourliveevent.com. Thanks, of course, to all of the sponsors and advertisers for helping us bring you tonight's coverage. For Emmett Kenny, for Tom Rimey, for Elijah, big thanks to him running the camera tonight. A huge thanks to all the crew and, of course, the staff here at PRB Schools. Until next time, I'm Devin Kruger. Let's do this again.